Okay, hello everyone. It is time for another Nethack stream, Saturday Night Gaming with Mark W&Rob Bob. We got Rob Bob in the pilot seat again, continuing his run of his Valkyrie in the game of Nethack. Hi Rob Bob.
Hello.
So, should we try to recap what happened last time? We had a lot of close calls kind of last time in our last Nethack session.
Yeah.
And you were going through the gnomish mines and it got pretty dangerous. You had a couple of moments where you had to retreat from some monsters such as a storm giant and a hellhound. Was there any others?
I'm sure there was other stuff but the storm giant and the hellhound are still alive, so I think I'm gonna go kill those.
And what else happened? We signed off right after you acquired Excalibur, the blessed plus. Sorry, the blessed rustproof +1 Excalibur. Yeah, you actually had a run in with a. No, I was gonna say it was a rust monster. You killed the rust monster without much problem, but you dipped your longsword several times and it rusted a lot until the game decided to give you Excalibur for doing that. And that's what you do in this game, by the way. If you have a longsword and you are of lawful alignment, you can dip it into any old fountain and hopefully get Excalibur. It's like a 1 in 6 chance. So basically, you could try that in real life. If you're a good guy, walk over to your local fountain at the mall or anywhere, dip a longsword into it, and there's a 1 in 6 chance that the Lady of the Lake will give you Excalibur, and you can become king, like in Monty Python. It's the whole rant about I didn't vote for you. Anyway, the Lady of the Mall Fountain, exactly, Eric. But I recall you got poisoned, right, Rob Bob?
Did I?
You had 17 strength and something poisoned you and
Oh,
brought
by
down
the water moccasin. Did it? Was it that?
Yeah, something did. It must have been that. Brought you down to 14. So you definitely want to get your ability restored one way or another. Do you have that potion identified?
I can see backslash potions.
No restorability. Do you have any unknown potions? Maybe you just want to try them.
I have magenta.
Yeah, you got a few.
Black. Let's curse though, and cloudy, and that's it.
Well, you could just try chugging some. Most potions, I mean,
I could try cloudy, I think.
Cloudy. Yeah, there's a chance it could just be a ghost, but I think that's, I don't know, something like 10% or something. I haven't really gotten into looking up the wiki for everything yet this session. But yeah, Cloudy Potion is
what about
potentially a ghost, I think.
I have 3 magenta potions.
Yeah, I mean,
it's a lot.
You could just try it. Try one of them.
Sure, I'll try one because if I have 3 of them, it's good to have them identified.
Yeah.
So let me
now, drink. Some potions can have negative effects, of course, right. But there's very few that are like game breakers, you know.
There's like what do they call it? Makes you see stuff.
Hallucination is a huge pain, yes.
Yeah.
But even that, it won't kill you. It'll just be a huge pain for a little while.
So I'm gonna drink a magenta potion. I feel better.
Oh, it's healing. That's good.
Should I keep going, I guess? With other random stuff to hopefully get restorability. You
could try the cloudy.
Yeah, let's try the cloudy.
Oh. Is your dog with you? Okay, you have a cat who's with you. Okay. So you fall asleep and this jackal's going to kill you unless your cat saves you.
It's not moving.
But you actually might wake up, though, in time because the jackal isn't going to do much damage and it'll miss you a lot. But oh my goodness.
Yeah, the
kitten's picking up and dropping objects while you're getting
eaten behind me, the fountain, and the...
I hope you survive this.
Oracle. Okay, I think the kitten killed the jackal.
Yeah, you dream that you hear some noises. That means you heard fighting happening.
Okay, that's good. I wake up.
Oh, jeez. The jackal is killed. Okay, I mean, you only took something like 16 hit points of damage.
At least it was just a jackal.
Yes.
All right.
So that is a good thing to be aware of. Say, basically, nothing can kill you. That might have been the worst possible thing you could have drunk. It's just you got lucky with a mere jackal attacking you instead of something that could really hurt you.
What's going on? I click the semicolon to look, and it does that.
Okay, turn off your numlock on the number pad. I don't know why you need it off. I always found I needed it on for all my other number pads, but for this one I need it off.
Okay. Whatever. I can keep going if that's like the worst thing that could happen.
Well, you have a
Well, the only thing is cursed.
yeah. The
Though.
only other one you have is cursed. Were we
Yeah.
hoping for restorability? Let me see what that does when it's cursed. It might not be bad, but it might be like it only restores 1 point, or I don't know. Let me see. Cursed has no effect. Yeah, you don't want to drink that if it's cursed.
All right.
I mean, it won't hurt you, but it does nothing.
Then it'd be a waste.
Yes.
So
What's our next plan here?
what's this? There's something over here.
By the way, you retreated. I don't know if we said this already. You retreated from the Gnomish Mines to return to the main Dungeons of Doom branch.
Is the Oracle in the regular branch?
Yes.
Okay.
You're in the regular branch. You can do overview if you want. So this will be a good refresher. How you found your former character, the monk. You found their bones level 5 right above you.
Okay.
The Gnomish Mine. Look, we have the note there above meeting level 8. It has the
Yeah.
Storm Giant and Hellhound. You wanted to kill them, right?
Yeah.
Any reason except just revenge or something?
Well, I can get strength from
That's right. Eating the Storm Giant
Right.
has a good chance of giving you strength or shock resistance.
Okay. And also, I have 2 pet cats.
Hmm?
I have 2 pet cats, it looks like.
Okay.
What was I gonna say? I don't know.
All right. Yeah, let's take a look at the stats of Excalibur now that you have it. Not an excavator. That's my autocomplete fail here. Yeah, it's nice. It does
What's this? Mountain Nymph.
basically it does an extra 1d10 damage to both small and large as opposed to a regular longsword. And on top of that, when wielded, you get drain resistance, automatic searching, improved searching, and special. What is special? Well, I don't know, but that's just the damage alone makes it a lot better than what you had. It's almost like having 2 longswords at the same time, damage wise.
Alright.
Oh, and you get a plus 1d5 to hit bonus as well, so you hit better
More often.
Yes.
So about this Mountain Nymph,
Oh, was that one who was already giving you trouble before?
I don't think so. I think it's new, but I don't know. I don't remember. It was like a week ago.
Yeah, who can remember? 7 days ago.
I guess I'll just have to fight it. I hope it doesn't take something good.
Okay.
Oh, it's gonna take my helmet.
There goes your helmet.
All right. Zombie, Etten zombie.
Oh,
I'm low
don't eat. You're low on what? Food?
on health.
Oh, yes, you are. What hurts you so much?
The zombie just.
Oh, wow,
hit
that
me.
thing just hit you that much?
It's an Etten zombie. I don't know.
Yeah, an Etten. That's like an Etten is like a 2-headed giant.
That would hurt me, I guess.
Yeah, it's usually. I feel like pretty much all the zombies don't really pose much of a threat usually, but I guess that one could.
What's that?
Is a bug soldier ant probably? Yep.
Is that gonna? I mean, I only have 22 health. Maybe I want to let my cat deal with that.
Sure. You could probably handle it, but they often come in. Oh,
I'm at 7 health.
You do have potions of healing, but they're not that great. They're probably worth drinking right now.
I think I should drink that.
You got 2 of them. They're only going to restore you like something like 1 to 10 hit points or something like that. Minor like that.
Well, then there's not really any point in saving them.
Yep. What did it heal?
It healed like 14 points.
Okay, so I was a little underestimating, I guess. I'm going to look up how much it actually does heal you for. Oh, if it's blessed, it's 8d4. Uncursed is 6d4. Oh, that's not bad, 6d4.
Okay, they're fighting. I'll let them fight. Still, it just hit me.
Oh, man. Is there one to your right? I keep
No.
looking away.
It's just that one.
I would run away.
All right.
Put some distance between the 2 of you.
Should I drink another potion?
Yeah, because one false move, it could kill you.
Okay. There's some sort of like ice vortex.
Ice vortex, yeah. You are cold resistant, right? So you should be
That
fine.
shouldn't even hurt me.
Correct. I wouldn't go that direction though, just because the ice vortex can't hurt you.
Fine.
So how's it going with you, Eric, tonight, and whoever else is watching? It says 2 viewers. How's it going with unknown other viewer tonight?
Peaceful gnome lord.
And have you been playing your Nethack and eating your vegetables and brushing your teeth? Stu is here. And he says, "It's a me, Stu. It's a me, a Stu." And Eric says, "Good, good, 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 Eric."
Mountain nymphs don't hurt me, right? Do they? I mean, I have 30 points by
They
now.
steal your stuff. I'm trying to think if technically they can attack you. They probably could, but I'm not sure. I think you're fine. There's a steal something, if anything.
Hit it.
There
Killed
you go.
it.
Now you can put on your helmet and get your 2 armor class back.
my helmet. It's got a scroll of teleportation, a potion of blindness.
It probably stole those from you, maybe.
Looking glass.
Looking glass is what it always comes with. It's the standard issue for a nymph.
Let's wear my helmet. And I should be looking for better than leather armor.
Definitely, but you'll find it when you find it, I guess.
Yeah. So what am I doing now? I should eat something first. Eat a food ration. So I should be going. Well, I could either go back, kill that hellhound, or just go down the dungeon.
What level are you on? 6?
Yeah, and it's on. I remember on the overview it said the branch where it branches is level 3.
I don't know if you're ready for that. Try to get your strength back and some better armor, maybe.
Yeah.
I mean, I feel like you probably could handle them, but I don't know. The soldier ant's giving you trouble now, so I'm having doubts.
Yeah. Orc mummy.
You are wielding Excalibur, right?
I think so. No. Am I not?
No, you are.
Yeah.
What did we say those boots were? Or we suspected they were something? The buckled boots?
Oh, I think we didn't know, or it was something that didn't really matter. I think kicking boots. We thought it was.
Oh yeah, we thought they were kicking boots to give you enhanced kicking abilities.
I feel agile. Get dexterity. This ant is still here. I killed it.
Yay!
Eat it.
You get a tasty meal as a reward for your
What's this?
victory.
Key. That could be useful.
It's always weird. A lot of these kind of RPG type games or roguelikes, you encounter some sort of a bug or a spider. Oftentimes they don't bother to say it's like a giant version of things. Like you find a bee. Like, okay, is it a giant bee? Like, why is this bee giving me so much trouble?
Bees can give you trouble in real life.
I mean, I guess if you're allergic, a single bee is not going to give you trouble otherwise.
All right, I guess I'm gonna go.
I mean,
down.
no one wants to be stung while they're fighting hordes of other monsters, I suppose. But
Where's my other cat?
like, you face a spider and a rat.
Like in Minecraft, there's just a spider, and they don't even mention it's giant.
They're just spiders.
Okay, I don't know where this
But
cat is.
you can see that they're big though
Oh yeah.
in Minecraft.
Yeah, I don't need 2 cats. I'll just go with this 1 cat.
Yeah, it can be like herding cats. If you have more than one.
Where is this cat though? Where did it just go?
You can't even keep one cat.
Oh, it was some type of dog. Kitten eats a dog corpse.
Oh man. The kitten's eating a full-size dog.
It's okay if I'm running around at least because I can heal. Come on. Is Sokoban coming up?
Sokoban. I don't know. Maybe.
Okay, some dark room.
They are up. Sokoban is upstairs, so you're gonna go down somewhere around this area. It randomly spawns between levels like 6 and 10ish, and there'll be stairs up a separate branch, and that's your Sokoban levels.
Okay.
Where you can push rocks around into pits.
And look at the wiki for the solution.
Yeah, and cheat, of course. There's a sink for you.
Chest.
And a chest.
Okay, let's force it with Excalibur.
Don't you have a key?
Oh yeah, I can just apply that.
Sometimes blades break when you force lock. I don't know if the game would let you let Excalibur break like that, but that would be pretty bad.
I didn't know that. That's never happened. That's never happened to me.
Huh?
Wait, what? Oh, it can only be used on doors, or?
Oh, you have to be standing on it, and then you put direction is dot for current square.
Should be 5. What is it? P. Dot.
Unlock it, yes.
Open.
No, loot.
I think open work. I was playing before I used O and it worked.
Really?
Yeah. That's it.
Ooh, some unknown scrolls.
Could be nice.
Benzar Borgave and Eris Sazun Edisi.
Okay. Do I want? I could kick this sink.
Yes, you could kick the sink.
I think I can take care of an incubus. I can.
Okay.
Beat it up.
So he's kicking the sink because every sink in this game has a ring lodged in its drain, and if you kick it enough, you might get it to pop out.
Or a succubus or incubus.
Or a succubus or incubus.
And do good or bad things. Oh no! Don't kick the kitten.
Don't kick the baby.
Ouch, that hurts.
Yeah, you take some damage from that. But here comes the pudding.
Well,
pudding.
I have armor that can be rusted.
Well, they're the dishwashers too. It actually says something like you've alerted the dishwasher.
The dishwasher comes back.
The dishwasher comes back. That's the incubus or succubus.
I'm gonna let the kitten handle this pudding. Actually, maybe they won't. I don't know.
They might not yet. What is it, black pudding?
I think so. I think it's usually black pudding. Yeah. I could fight
it. Sounds
it.
like chocolate to me.
I could fight it.
It does corrosion.
Yeah.
So it corrodes iron and bronze.
I have an iron helmet and iron shoes. I could just take those off.
Yeah, and Excalibur is rust proof, which also applies to corrosion.
Remove my shoes. Anything else? My shield is wood because it's burnt.
That's right.
So I'm good to fight it now.
It divides.
Bites.
Huh. Hey, leveled up.
So, you can eat this, right?
It can grant you cold, shock, or poison resistance. You already have cold and poison. I think it'll give you tummy troubles. It'll say you have a severe case of stomach acid, in other words. And you'll take a little damage.
It's alright.
Alright, so you didn't get anything, but...
Took some damage.
You took some damage, and it did fill you up a little bit.
Put on a helmet and... shoes. Okay. Keep kicking the sink.
Clunk, clunk. Ow, my foot.
Ow. Oh, I can't.
Yep, your right leg is in no shape for kicking.
I can explore a little bit.
It heals up in like, yeah, that fast. It's crazy. You're very resilient in that.
There's a shop.
Oh.
General store.
Very nice.
Scrolls, wands, amulets, rings.
Banded mail.
Banded mail, that might be good.
Better than leather, but it's not exactly...
It's heavy, right?
Yes, it's heavy.
I could go steal some stuff with my cat.
So banded mail gives you AC 6. Your leather is giving you 2, I believe.
I've had a larger mimic.
Okay.
That's fine, right?
Check how you do.
Yeah.
I I think it'll be fine.
Usually I get a small mimic. So that
Anyway, so yeah, the banded mail weighs 350. It weighs about 350. The leather armor.
another mimic.
Leather armor weighs 150, so it's much heavier than the leather.
My kitten turned into a tripe ration for a second after eating the mimic corpse.
You see a tripe ration appear where the kitten was. I think it's because maybe the kitten turns into what it's thinking about. Like, tripe.
Pick up something, come on. I don't got all day. Oh, they were already
Oh, we
picking
got
up.
some fireworks.
They were already holding a wand. Clear potion. Okay, go.
So where's Ryan? Ryan always gets a kick out of it when I tell him that we have fireworks here in my neighborhood for like no reason. I guess people are excited for Memorial Day, which is not even a fireworks day to begin with, but
Which it's not even.
I guess some people do.
Right, I have this issue. My next app cannot accommodate any more items.
You could read those random scrolls. I don't know.
Could be what? It could be destroy armor or punishment.
Yep, those would be bad.
I don't have either of those identified.
Whenever I don't know destroy armor and I'm reading a random scroll, I take off all the armor I care about. Sometimes it can be great if you have some cursed piece of garbage on. Take off everything but that, read destroy armor, and now your cursed piece of garbage is gone. Sorry.
Something I don't. I mean, I don't need a blindfold if I have a towel.
I guess. The ever versatile towel.
I'm gonna go keep kicking the sink to find a ring that I need to drop something else for.
I'm gonna tell you everything you can do with a towel. All right, ready for this?
Yeah.
You can
the dishwasher. Sorry.
Dishwasher return. You can put it on to blind yourself.
Killed it.
You killed it. Okay. If you have slippery fingers, such as from eating deep fried food from a tin, you can wipe the towel. You can wipe the grease off with the towel, so you can wield the weapon again. Otherwise, you keep dropping your weapon with greasy fingers.
Ruby ring.
Ruby ring found.
It should drop something.
If you're blind because a cream pie hit you in the face or blinding venom got you, you can apply the towel to clean your face and unblind yourself. If you apply a cursed towel, it will instead make your fingers slippery or else blind you by gunking up your face.
I will eat.
You can engrave with a towel. You will not actually write anything, but you will erase anything written in with dust, blood, or even magic marker. Oh, you can wipe graffiti with a towel. I never knew that. I don't see what the point would be, but you never know. You can also get wet or moist towels. Any source of water can wet a towel. It has a level of wetness where the highest degree of wetness is 7. And at which point you can wield it. Because you snap the wet towel at people, and it does between 1 and wetness damage. The more wet it is, the more damage it does. There is additionally a wetness in wetness plus 1 chance of drying out, losing 1 point of wetness. Every time you do that, there's a chance it could dry out, where the more wet it is, the less likely it is to dry out. Well, actually, that's true. Not necessarily. It's wetness in wetness plus 1 chance. So if you have the maximum of 7, you have a 6 and 7 chance of it going down by 1 wetness, and then it has a 5 and 6, and a 4 and 5, etc. Wow, we got a lot of fireworks. We have those kind that sound like machine guns, like pop, 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 pop. I always wonder on like 4th of July and other fireworky holidays. Could someone get away with just shooting, going on a shooting spree, shooting a gun? Nobody would notice. I'm sure somebody would, but it would kind of be camouflaged. Not that I'm planning this.
I should really try to steal those cream pies or get out of here.
So Stu says we actually cheat so much by using the fact. No one can win this game without using the fact.
There's a lot of questions.
I used to try, believe me. I figured the only way you could possibly do it is if you kept your own meticulous notes. And then basically you'd be building your own wiki eventually anyway. You wouldn't have all the exact numbers, like 1 in 6 chance of this happening, but you would have like, general, behaviors of different objects and stuff all written down. And Stu says, it says here, if you eat the kitten, you become impervious to claws. He's talking about the rules of this game are so ridiculous. Oh, he's making up a fake example. Got it. And Stu says, apparently, if you eat Eric Johnson, he'll pay for your drink. Okay.
I'm gonna put a leash on this cat.
If you look at a towel, it'll give you a Hitchhiker's Guide entry.
Come on, I want these cream pies because I'm low on food.
You could throw the cream pie at somebody to blind them. You could blind yourself and then use a towel to wipe it off just to say, wow, I did that.
Stop picking up the blindfold. Picked it up like 3 times now.
Well, you know what you can do? If there's crap you don't want him to pick up, you put it in the corner or somewhere else. Somewhere out of the way. Scroll of enchant armor. You gotta get that.
No, but I want the food first. No.
No, don't do that.
That was a cursed scroll though, but
Right.
I didn't mean to do that. What did I just make? Blindfold.
Yeah, I should ask on the subreddit. Back in the day, there was an active Nethack news group, but I guess today would be the subreddit or the Facebook group. We can ask them: has anybody who's beaten this game done so without so much as a glance at the wiki or other source of spoilers?
I'm sure someone's done it.
Are you sure someone's done? I don't know.
I mean, if they have their own wiki, maybe like their own notes.
I mean, maybe, but I suspect if anyone has done that, it's very rare.
Yeah. No.
And I would also have to include in that statement, like, you can't look at the source code of the program or, ask the developers or be one of the developers. That doesn't count.
Yeah.
Not even totally following what you're doing here, but
I'm trying to steal stuff. That's about it. This guy's.
What's your food situation?
It's low. That's why I'm trying to steal these cream pies.
They're not gonna give you a whole lot of nutrition. Let me check it out though.
And this banded male.
Yeah, they have nutrition 100, which is like a food ration for comparison is 800.
All right, then I need to.
So they're 1/8 of a food ration.
And I need to go find food somewhere else.
Hey Ryan, Ryan's in the house. Ryan, I was just saying how we have all these crazy fireworks going off here. I guess for Memorial Day because well, it's actually 2 days before Memorial Day, but why not? It was like pop 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 pop. And it continued for like 5 minutes.
Let me take off this leash.
But I'm not gonna do that to you guys by going pop 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 for another 5 minutes.
You have to say pop every time.
Every time I hear it outside the window.
Yeah.
Let's hear an altar.
And identify the status of some stuff. Yeah, all I have is a candy bar and a lizard corpse.
How are things in Rhineland tonight, everybody? And Stewland. How are things in Stewland and Eric? Eric said good already. And I bet my boy Cheesy Wiz is watching. I'm gonna try to bait him into chatting. Hello, Cheesy Wiz, and also Arturo is probably watching. Hello, Arturo. I think Arturo. I don't think he watches my streams much anymore, or he does so very silently, perhaps. I try to bait him sometimes by saying, boy, Taco Bell tacos are much better than what they got in Mexico. And then he sends a Mexican hitman to my door, my front door. Rob Bob ate Arturo. Stu says
ate him.
the pop thing reminds me of Police Quest 4. I don't get the reference. I would love to play some of those games sometimes, like all the King's Quest games and stuff. I never played any of them. Police Quest, pretty much never played any of those. It's quite a gap in my gaming history.
Okay.
Like pretty much all those graphical Sierra adventure games. The adventure games I did play, were I was always terrible at, so I guess maybe that's why I didn't really pursue them.
Okay. Now I know the cursed and blessed status of everything I have.
Okay, anything interesting come up?
Not really. I mean, one of the rings was cursed, so I shouldn't wear that.
That's the one from the sinks, right?
Yes.
Ruby ring.
And I have a cursed water potion.
You can also drop rings down the sink, and it'll give you a clue.
I might want to do that if I have a cursed one.
Yeah, it's probably bad if it's cursed. Anyway, so you'll lose the ring in the process, but it will give you a clue about it, and I don't remember.
Isn't there a chance you won't lose it? I think it's low.
No, I think it's just lost.
All right.
Excuse me. So what? You're kind of desperate for food, right?
Yeah, food is most important.
All right. So forget everything else, but search for food.
Yeah.
And the store only has 2 cream pies. That's it.
Yes.
How much did they cost?
I don't know. Maybe.
I think you should just buy them and move on. There's something. I wouldn't waste time trying to steal them, but just buy them, move on. I don't know how. Let me see what their base price is. What's your charisma? 9. So your charisma
was like 100.
I don't know. Now I'm wondering if it's worth the moves to go back.
Well, I have to go back to go down the stairs at least. If I want to go to the next.
Sure,
floor.
that makes sense, I guess. Base price is 10 Zorgmans. That's pretty cheap.
Oh, so maybe it's not that expensive. Maybe I'm wrong.
But it would be adjusted by your charisma basically. Yeah, 26. Okay. So because your charisma is a little low, it's adding 3 per, I guess. Just buy them. I would buy that enchant. What armor was it?
Yeah, there was that.
Buy it. It's good. You don't always have to steal, especially when time is against you. Time is against you if you have no food supply. So you don't want to wait 100 million turns for your cat to steal something when you can just spend like 2 turns picking it up and buying it.
So I don't know if I have room.
Why is the teleport no charge?
I don't know, but I'm taking.
Oh, did you drop it and then say I don't want to sell it?
Maybe.
That's how that happens. That's the only way I know it could happen.
I'm paying money. Did I drop something else? Because I thought I accidentally pressed drop, but I didn't mean to sell it.
It's because he came back from Mexico. I don't know if he's lying or not. Because I can never tell. I can't tell the tone. See, I have no tone. Tone of the voice.
So I found a scroll of identify, which might be nice to buy.
Yes, that is good. Wait, it's
in the store.
They're usually pretty cheap. I don't know if you have
like
enough.
20 something.
Buy it. Totally worth it for 27.
All right.
Oh, Stu went to Cancun. That's cool.
I feel like I should read it for that cursed potion that I found.
Read it for anything. I mean, yeah, it's good.
The cursed black potion, and maybe the engagement ring too, if I can.
Sure, try it.
Although, I'm not sure which one is better.
Just
something.
Just do something.
Okay. Oh, it identifies everything, I guess.
Cool, you got the blessed one that's going to do everything. Yeah. Keep going.
Beautiful. Armor, mirror.
Wand of light, a bunch of glass.
Oh, what? Now I know.
Cursed magic lamp. Interesting.
I think I already knew that. Maybe not.
If it has a charge, you can bless that and hopefully get a genie who will grant you a wish. Curse -1 ring of protection. That's your ruby one. So you can dump a lot of this garbage. The worthless glass. The curse -1 ring.
Sleep.
Free up your inventory. Wand of sleep is good. You zap it at baddies. Put them to sleep. Your wand of striking has no charges.
So I could drop that.
I mean,
well, I could recharge it.
I would hold on to it. It'll probably wind up dumping it, but yeah.
Tin whistle, ring of warning, that could be useful, but not right now.
Not right now.
Food. Citrine stones.
You actually have some real gems that are not worthless glass. Sapphires.
Sapphires, 3 of them. Aquamarine. We were right about our prediction.
All right, so you can drop the junk.
I could sell it, right? Maybe only for a few dollars, but
Yeah, pretty much.
I might as well drop the gems, right? Since I'm already at a store
The
with.
worthless glass. Oh, the real gems.
I mean, I guess.
Yeah, I mean,
I guess it weighs less than money, right?
that is true. Yes.
So I can probably just hold on to it.
Sure, I would say just free up your inventory with the garbage.
Right.
Free it from the garbage.
He doesn't even care about
Here's the thing. This is like micro stuff, but
yeah.
you want to not waste turns because of hunger being a threat. So you can use you can do the multiple drop items thing in one turn. You're doing it. Okay, so I don't have to explain it to you.
Should I sell the other stuff? I guess.
I wouldn't worry. Oh, fine. It's good to have a little money on hand, I guess.
Okay, I'll sell the aquamarine.
Okay. Really, you just want to get this junk out of the way. Get out of here. Continue your search for food.
Oh, that's a lot.
Oh, that's not bad. Yeah, 1,500 gold.
I can't even hold that. Like that's a lot.
You should be okay.
Okay.
I think.
You think? Well, then I might as well buy the banded mail that he has.
Sure. See if you can pick it up without being slowed down first.
Well, I have leather armor. I guess that's not that heavy.
Okay, now take off the leather and drop it as a test.
Yeah.
And do not sell it if you're not sure yet.
I'll have to take the cloak off first.
So Ryan says, "Mark, you're 8 away from 500." Yeah, was that like I was definitely at least at 493 before, maybe 494 even, but I guess I went down a little bit. It always happens though. Like I'll go up a few, down 1 or 2.
Okay. I'm unencumbered after dropping leather armor.
But just realize you'll be on the cusp pretty much.
Yeah.
I think it's worth it.
Yeah.
Until you find better armor later, like dragon scale mail.
Let me pay. Yes. Where B? All right. -4 armor class.
I do want to have a 500 subs party, like a stream. I don't know what I'll do on it. I was thinking I could do we could make it a clip show and just watch and laugh at. I don't know. That sounds stupid.
We could watch our old. We don't really have clips.
Or we could just invite everybody who's a regular into a voice chat.
I can eat a scorpion.
And we all play something stupid. Like that Scorched Earth like game we played once.
I can eat a scorpion.
Yeah, delicious.
Okay, yeah.
You're unaffected by the poison.
All right, and my cat returned.
Or you can watch Garfield episodes. Or you can watch me on Video Power. We'll just stream that and we'll talk about
it. Cat.
Because that's what everybody wants to see.
I could probably explore to the right. But that might take
Hold on.
time.
Don't search over there. What are you doing?
I'm trying to go down the stairs here.
Oh.
I'm waiting for my cat. There.
Okay, time is of the essence. Food is top priority.
Trying to hit it.
Oh, that auto searching is nice from Excalibur.
What is this? Scroll labeled abracadabra. Gold pieces. A large box. Maybe this is food.
Ryan says that Heathcliff was 5 years before Garfield. Jim Davis is a hack. Hey, your bandit mail's +1.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, look at that.
Huh.
Is Heathcliff like? I don't know if Heathcliff is like the same niche as Garfield necessarily. Sure, they're both orange cats, but they're very different comics.
The niche is being orange
Being
and
orange.
a cat.
I used to like the cartoon. I would watch it every afternoon. It was like I'm trying to think what channel it was on. It was on very early, like right when I got home at 3, I think. On like channel maybe 11 or something.
Okay, at least I'm finding corpses.
I don't eat the random corpse.
No, I just killed it.
Oh, you just Sorry, I'm not paying close enough attention. A horse is a horse. Well, it was rotten anyway, but you're okay. A horse is a corpse of corpse.
Am I blind? Oh yeah, I'm blind because. Oh.
Heathcliff, no one should terrorize the neighborhood, but Heathcliff just won't be undone, playing pranks on everyone.
Can I I found
I sang it faster than Stu could sing it.
I found this.
Could
Oh
type
no,
it, I
this
mean.
isn't. I thought that was
Shocking
the one
sphere.
that stuns you. I forget what it's called.
No, it's not a floating eye.
And I thought it was a floating.
No, you want to. I'm a little psycho about this, but you want to maximize every turn.
Yeah.
Instead of spending a turn picking up the gold, you could toggle auto pickup.
Okay, auto pickup.
Then walk on. Not only about when you're about to pick up something.
Okay,
That doesn't use a turn to use auto pickup, and then that pickup is free. I feel like the game shouldn't let you do that, but it does.
Fine. Okay.
It should make you spend a turn because it's just a Nethack thing. And honestly, I'm getting a little too micro when I do that. Probably. Wow, that hidden passage thing is nice.
Okay.
The gang will reign supreme.
Rose.
No one dares deny. I don't know the rest of the words, but Stu will probably fill
I
me in.
gotta not do that next time.
Rode.
What is that? Is a statue?
There's a statue of a bat, a vampire bat. You can tell it's a vampire.
What is this?
Iron bars. What
Okay.
are those usually about? I always forget.
Something behind them?
That's not the vault, is it?
It's a monster.
These are randomly generated inaccessible closets that have a guaranteed scroll of partition and a 1/5 have a 1/5 chance of iron bars being generated where the door would be.
What's this? Iron
bars cannot be dug through. But can you dig around? Yeah, why don't I know this? I usually just ignore that, I guess.
Is it a vampire bat? No, it's a regular bat.
Boring old bat.
Confused monster.
There's a 1 in 10 chance the iron bars will melt when hit by lightning.
Potion of
There's
blindness.
something about come join in the Jubilee at some part. Or is that the end? I don't know. Come join in the Jubilee.
I don't need cursed potion of blindness, right?
You can throw it at guys, but it's not like the greatest thing.
Just because I'm getting kind of heavy. I'm not burdened right now.
Yeah, you could drop those. Potions are pretty heavy.
Yeah. I didn't mean to drop a wand of light.
So the way a potion works is, well, the way it's weighed is well, actually they're not that heavy. They're 20. Well, I mean it is heavy. Basically, with the exception of armor, and I guess most of your weapons, the potions are pretty heavy. Basically, let's put it that way. But you have your weapons and armor. You don't want to just drop those usually. So yeah, if you have too many potions, they can add up. You wind up carrying 15 potions, and that's like a full suit of armor worth.
Okay, I guess I'm going down at this point.
Always have an alibi. Okay. Always have an alibi. Ryan says he knows Duckula, Banana Man, and what muscle stands for. Who does? Stu? Oh, Stu knows everything retro with the previous message. Got it. Wait, what does muscle stand for? I never got into those, but I know some kids in school did. I didn't like how they were all that eraser color. Like they were that plain eraser. They weren't painted or anything. And I didn't get what they were supposed to be about. Like they're just supposed to be wrestlers or something. I don't know. Or just monsters or something. Yeah, they're wrestlers. Weird.
Door appears in the wall.
Did they ever have a cartoon of muscle? I feel like I would probably understand them better if they did. What was it? A door appears in the wall? That means you found a secret door with your Excalibur. Eating delicious poisonous ants. Millions of strange and unusual creatures looking everywhere. It was muscles. Okay. I looked them up on eBay. They do sell for a decent amount. Like here's a lot of 91 of them. The seller is asking $140. I mean, he's not getting it yet, but when you search for eBay prices, you have to look at the already sold items. And sometimes sellers ask for ridiculous prices. I'm going to check already sold items. Muscle. Yeah, okay. So here's like, a lot of 10 of them going for 1650. A lot of 15 going for 2150. All right.
Enchant armor.
Oh, nice.
And that is enough to make me burdened.
Well, you could use something.
You just eat something.
You have 2 enchant armors. You picked one up, right? You bought one, right?
Yes.
Or did you use it?
No, there's 2.
Where's oh,
one is uncursed, one is unknown.
The thing is, I'm trying to think of what you would want. Oh, you have elven boots? Oh, that's what your other boots were. Those are good.
I have elven boots? I didn't even know that.
But they make you stealthy. However, you have inherent stealthiness, so I'm not sure if it stacks in any way. I think probably not.
Does it do anything besides that?
1 armor class worth. Let me look into it real quick. I think, yeah, they give you stealth.
Would it be worth enchanting that?
Probably not, since you haven't. Basically, since you have inherent stealth, it's probably garbage.
Well, let me just
I just want to make sure, though.
If it's garbage, I can just drop it.
Yeah, I mean, it might be garbage is worth a little bit.
Right.
It's valuable garbage, perhaps.
I could drop this cursed minus.
Yeah, Valkyrie start the game with stealth, and there's no like second level of stealth. You just have it or you don't. So they're sneakers, Eric. Yeah, exactly. Elven sneakers.
I thought I just dropped the wand of striking without any charge.
Yeah, that's pretty much garbage. I mean,
I could recharge it, but
right, there are probably better things to recharge.
Yeah. I don't want to search too much.
I still have on one of these servers, one of the servers you could connect to and play Nethack on. I have a character I started like 2 years ago, and I was playing it live, and I got to Soko Bad.
Stone Giant.
And I was like, oh, I'm gonna stop here. Oh, let's see what's going on with the Stone Giant. Killed it.
It turned into a boulder.
Turned into a boulder. It was carrying the boulder. Eat that corpse. Yes.
Yeah.
That'll give you a strength. You feel strong.
I got 15 strength now.
And the problem is, I'm pretty sure the way it works. So you had 17 strength before.
It's gonna return me to 17.
I think that's how it works. When you get restorability, it'll go back to your previous 17, even though you bumped it up by
another scroll of enchant armor. Yeah, that's not good, but
I mean, you can't save the corpse though. So
yeah. What is it?
If you had a tinning kit, you could make a lovely can of stone giant meat and then eat it later. Whoa!
Is this zoo?
It's either a throne room or the
Elven King.
You're probably fine. Usually these are much more. They look more ugly than they really are.
Are they gonna fight me?
They're usually asleep. An opulent throne room. So yeah, you can sit on the throne and possibly get a wish. But yeah, you just clear these guys out.
I could get Mjolnir, maybe. If I get a wish.
I wouldn't wish for that. Probably.
Is there something better?
Well, Mjolnir is great for you to have, but you can get it from an altar if you find an opportunity to kind of, farm or camp at an altar and sacrifice. Like you might be granted Mjolnir. I think I'll have to look it up.
So should I wake them up?
Yeah, where's your cat?
Not here.
Really, they're like asleep and they don't wake up when you fight guys next to them usually, or like they do very gradually. So I think you'd be fine. But you'd have to be careful about it. Maybe a few of these guys, like the Elven King right in front, might be a little bit of trouble. Or maybe that Centaur, but probably not.
They all look pretty weak.
Yeah, I think you can handle them.
Let me see where my cat is.
There was a Muscle NES game, Stu. That's strange. You know what? Now I have to stream it, right? I got to play that on stream. I should do a stream where I just play like NES licensed games, like, movie licenses and stuff like that. Cartoon licenses. You can play Muscle and Batman and Karate Kid and what else can we play? There's a million of those. Tiny Toons. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, of course.
Let me go get my.
Oh God, Back to the Future mentions too. Yeah, I forgot that existed. I know that's a horrible game. Bucky O'Hare. Are you kidding me? The Gilligan's Island NES game? Stu says it's a Gilligan's Island. Oh, it's called The Adventures of Gilligan's Island. That sounds terrible.
Okay. I'm gonna start fighting this stuff, I guess.
I know nothing about the game, but I'm like, it's terrible.
Maybe I should go to this chest.
Worry about that last.
Okay.
Kill the monsters, take their stuff, like any good noble, lawful Valkyrie would do. All right,
Killed
Elven
it.
King, no problem. Yeah, just pick off the rest one by one, pretty much. Start from like the corners or whatever. Some of them are poking around. I feel like I've never had trouble with a throne room. I mean, I guess if you were low enough level and you happened to find one, it would be a problem. But I don't know.
Could the Elven Shield be better than what I already have?
Well, yours is +3 and burnt. The Elven Shield, I think, gives you a higher base protection. Yeah, it gives you protection level of 2. So your small shield gives you 1.
Okay.
But with your enchantments, it's better right now. However, the Elven Shield would have better potential later. You know,
Yeah.
if you enchant the heck out of it later.
This is acid, right?
Yes.
Also, I shouldn't have picked up all that stuff.
What, to throw a
I
potion?
picked up like, yeah, but I picked up the shield and stuff.
Crash Test Dummies, Beetlejuice, Goon. Oh, there's a Friday the 13th, Nightmare on Elm Street. NES games. We're naming licensed, movie license based games, cartoon license, things like that.
What just hit me? I don't know.
How's your hit points? 91. Yeah, you're
I'm fine.
The Plane Centaur is on speed.
Oh, food ration.
Bugbear has a food ration. Yeah, he's like in the middle of this dangerous battle. He's like, I'm gonna pick up this food over here.
I'm gonna pick up this food over here. Not that. I don't know where the food ration went.
Micro Machines.
Here's the food ration. Now I'm not gonna die.
Have you ever heard of Micro Machines, Rob Bob?
I think I've heard of that. I don't know what it is.
There were these really tiny cars you could buy. Toy cars.
Hot Wheels.
They're really small. They're smaller than Hot Wheels. They were like maybe a quarter of the size of Hot Wheels. They're very small.
Okay.
And the most memorable thing about them was the guy in his commercial would talk about them very fast. He'd be like, Micro Machine.
Cyan potion.
You had to be there. Here, I'm gonna play it for you. Here you go. Here's the Micro Machines guy, everybody.
I'm drinking the cyan potion.
Micro Machine Man here, presenting a genuine original, colossally flexible, most miniature episode.
He's like a
Micro Machine.
auctioneer.
Dramatically detailed, tremendously styled, smaller than a nut, this one or this one. And now with a totally terrific town, the new Micro Machine Super City Toolbox playset. Closed, it's a mild mannered toolbox. Open, it's a Micro Machine USA. Cruise your mini Micro Machine vehicles, planes, and boats to the police station, the marina, the mini motorcycle.
Okay, you get the idea.
He sounds like an auctioneer.
Smaller than a nut.
I'm gonna drink this potion I just found.
What is it?
Cyan.
Okay, fine. Poison. Oh,
Poison.
good. But in fact, it was biologically contaminated slime mold juice. You break out in
All right.
hives.
So I just broke out in hives. Not that bad.
All right, a potion of fruit juice that was bad or something. That's why it said slime mold juice. I think it was cursed. Let me just check into that.
I think that's what it is. Potion of extra healing. I gotta drop something. Wish I was stronger, then I could hold more stuff.
Did it give you a prompt to type in the name of that?
No.
Okay, that means it tells you, I think.
I think it's slime mold juice, just cursed.
Actually, a potion of sickness is stated to be stale or contaminated fruit juice.
Well, regardless, it should tell me what it is.
You can hit backslash and check cyan potion.
No, I didn't mean it. Potion. Sickness.
There you
Okay.
go. Okay, you got that out of the way at least. Ryan says fatal attraction to the game.
I feel like if it tastes like poison, it should give you an option to keep drinking it or not.
Yeah, that would be nice.
Should drop something.
So what's your current problem? You just have too much junk. Drop the cursed -1 ring of protection. That's total garbage.
Yep. But I'm just burdened, so.
Ah. Wait, so you killed everything?
Yeah.
Okay.
But there's like some potions and stuff in here that I kind of want.
So get everything you want and then figure out what to drink or use or drop.
Murky potion. I'm gonna use that.
Yeah, I feel like there were so many of these kinds of games, and 90% of them were just like this kind of an action platformer, and then it's only like these it could be like, you know, Happy Days, and suddenly your Fawn's jumping around shooting generic people who look like they're from the 50s or something. I made that one up, but like, why am I jumping around shooting these guys? Like in the Tiny Toons game, you're running around. There's like this, the very first like level, you see these, or are they like mice? Yeah, these kind of magenta mice. Like, who are these guys? It was a character in one episode once or something, and you're fighting hordes of them. Like, why is Buster Bunny doing this?
Loot this chest finally.
From the Karate Kid game, which I never had, but you like walk through this outside area and you're just kicking people in the face. But there's also like an arena sort of thing where you're in a karate tournament. But between karate tournaments, you walk through the wilderness and kick people in the face.
I guess I'll take this stuff.
Well, you don't really need the elven boots, right?
Well,
determine that.
Oh, elven boots. Okay, yeah. They're the ones that give you stealth.
Yeah, you have stealth.
Yeah, then I don't
so the shield, if you're really concerned about weight, the small shield weighs how much? 30, and the elven shield's 40. But
yeah,
elven shield has better potential. So I don't know. It's up to you.
I guess I'll take that.
This is the problem when you get some heavy armor like banded mail. It is good that you have it.
Oh, I can sit on the throne, right?
Yeah, I think you should
I
too.
think there's a thrones.
There is one outcome where I think you lose all your money, so I think a good idea is to drop your money first. I could look up the outcomes first if you want.
Sure.
Okay, you can genocide people sometimes.
Ooh.
I'm just skimming through all the options. Yeah, there's one thing. If you have any gold in your main inventory, it all disappeared. But there's no reason to hold on to it. Like, they should give you an alternate.
Where like doubles
outcome.
your golds.
Yeah. That way, you wouldn't be a no-brainer to drop your money, basically.
So
there was a True Lies game, Dirty Harry, last action. Oh my goodness.
That's
terrible.
Guess the Elven Shield's probably better.
All right, then you might want to toss the burnt +3. So again, the Elven Shield is worse for now. Well, first of all, you don't know if it's cursed or enchanted or what.
I should drop it and let my cat detect what it is.
Assuming it's uncursed +0.
Yeah.
Its inherent armor class is 1 better, but it's not enchanted. It's also not burnt. So it'll be 1 worse than what you have now, but with better potential, basically.
Is there anything else I need to identify?
Oh, I had that Platoon game, right? It was actually, I want to say it was one of my favorite games, but it wasn't bad for a little while. It was really hard. I don't think I bothered to try to beat it. It was one of those games that was like, okay, it just wants to bully me, and I don't feel like being bullied.
I guess I'll get rid of some of these potions of this potion of blindness and.
Yeah, you could drop that. You could also try drinking the murky one.
Yeah. So I drop this.
There was a Who Framed Roger Rabbit game that I think some people actually thought it was good. I never really played it, I don't think.
Okay, none of this stuff is cursed.
I think I watched a friend of mine play Roger Rabbit.
That means I can wear the Elven Shield safely. Alright, there goes my shield.
Hooray. There's also that My Dinner with Andre game.
Okay, I dropped my gold. Now I'm going to sit on the throne, right? Sit. I'm going to sit on the throne.
Let's do this my dinner with Andre's not a game.
Oh, I sat on the corpse.
Simpson says otherwise. It's just not for NES though. You have worthless glass.
No, I didn't want to drop the one plate. Okay. It's sit, right?
Yes.
No.
You sit on the elven dagger. Ouch.
I gotta move all this stuff.
Oh yeah, Adam's Family was like a big pop culture thing when that first movie from like 90, what was it, 91 came out? 90.
Now I can sit.
Then we had Adam's Family Values. You somehow feel out of place. Okay, that means nothing happened, basically. So basically, every time you sit on the throne, there's a 2/3 chance nothing happens, and it'll say you feel out of
I
place
should have.
or you feel comfortably. What?
You can get polymorph. It says. Should have taken off my armor.
Why do you see that?
There.
No, that's if you are polymorph, you
Oh.
get a different message instead of you feel out of place.
Okay. Then
It's kind of like a joke thing. If you turn to a queen bee or any kind of king, like an ogre king or gnome king, it says you feel comfortable here because you are a king on the throne. Get it? But it's gone.
all right.
The throne vanishes in a puff of logic, which to the geeks in the crowd, what is that phrase a reference to? Vanishes in a puff of logic. It's come up a lot lately. I bet Stu will answer in about 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. No, I was wrong.
You need to drop something else.
I think he's doing that to spite me. Oh, he doesn't know. Okay, so that's from the Hitchhiker's Guide.
The elven boots. I'll drop. A lot of things are from that.
Yeah.
Wish I had a bag of holding. I guess
It was about some argument against God or something. And God, basically, God gets defeated in a logical argument. So he goes, "Oh dear, I hadn't thought of that," and promptly vanishes in a puff of logic.
what is this?
An uneasy feeling. That might be one of the vague messages when it doesn't apply, but I'll check it. An uneasy feeling. Oh, that is enlightenment.
Cursed enlightenment or something?
Quite possibly. Yep. Cursed potion of enlightenment. It doesn't do anything but
Okay.
tell you that message. Enlighten. Good, you spelled it right. Okay.
Well, I'm not encumbered now,
Right. You're always going to be on that cusp though until
so I get a
until
better
you get lighter armor
lighter armor.
or a bag of holding or the like.
Well, if I went to the bottom of the gnomish mines, you can find one there, right?
You can, yes. I don't think it's necessarily there.
Or is it also at Sokoban?
Sokoban, at the end you get I think either an amulet of reflection or maybe a bag of holding.
'Cause I remember reading something like that. What is that?
Yeah, the last level
Tengu.
in Sokoban when you beat it, bag of holding or amulet of reflection.
It's a Tengu.
Tengu is like a I'll show you. I don't know, it's like an angel or something that looks like some kind of animal.
All right. Doesn't that give you like teleport control if you eat it?
Either that or teleportitis, I forget which.
Okay.
They're actually legendary creatures in Japanese folk religion, often depicted as bird-like humanoids with long noses or beaks. It's like there's like a couple of random Japanese things in this game.
Like Sokoban.
More of them when you are a samurai class.
Come on. Okay, I'm going to the next floor. I think that's
Ryan says,
unlucky.
"Do you know your firework neighbors?" No, because it's always a random different. It's not the same people consistently. It's just somebody in my area lighting them. I do know one house that lights them. I don't really know. I know I can identify one house that does that, but I don't know those people.
I get burdened just from lifting a food ration.
Well, that's what happens when you're. It's just like math, right? Say
I know.
your limit is 1,000, you're at 999 basically, and you get something that weighs 2. It could be a
It's
P.
I might as well drop these worthless stones.
There's no point in having them, yes, but they don't weigh that much either.
Is jet worth something?
Yes.
Alright, that's it. Still burdened though.
Why don't you? I mean, this is kind of one of the annoying things about Nethack is you do have to deal with this. You should set something up though. You need to be either way under it or have a bag that you can just drop, or just get used to dropping a certain batch of stuff every time you need to. It's kind of a pain, but that's just life. That's life in Nethack.
I can drop the cursed potion of oil. I think I probably don't need that.
Here's the thing: for any potion, you can always dilute it and try to make it into water. But,
Yeah.
and that is actually an important strategy to follow at some point. But for now, I guess you could ditch that. I don't know. I don't remember how cursed modifies oil exactly. I could look it up.
Or I could drop. I could just eat cream pie or something.
I wouldn't do that just for the reason of carrying too much. You're satiated, right?
I don't think so. Oh, yes, I am. Okay. Never mind.
Still not sure what cursed potion of oil does, even though I'm looking at the wiki. Okay, usually stuff like this. If you dip a weapon that's rusty into a potion of oil, it'll erase 1 level of erosion, but it has to be non-cursed oil. That's that kind of a thing.
Okay.
Ryan says we should do a lighting of fireworks stream. No, I'm not really into doing lighting of fireworks. Stu knows how to curse things, but not uncurse.
What if I read some scrolls?
It's an effing thing.
How about I read some scrolls after I take off some armor? Maybe that'll be enough. I know scrolls are light, but I'm really close.
If you do get a wish, you could wish for some either gray or silver dragon scale mail, which weighs less and is amazing armor as well. Don't you have a you have some water, right?
Yeah.
How much?
Like 2 bottles? 3 bottles?
And your food situation is better, right?
Yeah.
So you could actually try the dilution trick to get potions of water, a whole bunch of them, and then get them blessed. They're all holy water. You can dip things in. You can get that magic lamp blessed by dipping it twice.
Well, how can I get them blessed?
So you drop uncursed water on an altar and you pray.
Well, I gotta find an altar then.
Wasn't there one like a couple levels up?
Probably.
You can do overview. It sounds like stupid, but it's like one of the most important things you can do in this game, in my opinion.
Does it have to be my alignment?
Because
I don't know if it is.
I don't remember. Anyway, as part of that effort, you could pick up some of those other potions you dropped, like blindness, actually, and dilute them.
Right.
But I don't know what you want to do. It's up to you.
That could be a good idea if I could just get better armor and then I don't have to worry about this anymore for now.
The altar does have to belong to your particular deity.
All right.
You can convert it, though, by sacrificing corpses.
Yeah. Then I need to find things.
Ryan thinks you should just drop 90% of your stuff. I mean, you could.
I could just drop it and then come back later, right?
You could make a stash. I make stashes sometimes. You use annotate so that you can see what it is. Drop the stuff that's like some of your stuff is useful to have on standby. Some of it's like useful rarely, like a scroll of light.
Just put it over here.
You could do that, yes. I wouldn't say 90% of your stuff, but just
I can drop.
what's going on with your armor? You're not wearing it all?
I was gonna read some scrolls,
Ah.
but then I got distracted by.
Well, why don't you finish that effort first?
Okay, fine. Remove. And remove. Y.
Okay.
I think I'm not wearing anything.
Hold on, hold on. Is this in case of destroy armor?
Yeah,
Do you have any armor on?
shouldn't now.
It is kind of good to have some armor just so you know what it does. If that's the
Well-
outcome. Because otherwise it says something like, gives you one of those vague messages like nothing happened, basically.
Could put on the cloak. I don't really care that
Yeah.
much about that.
Yeah, do that. Unless there's garbage lying around somewhere.
Okay, now I will read that.
Okay.
Abracadabra.
Abracadabra, here it goes. Ceiling rumbles above you. You're hit by a boulder. Too bad you didn't have armor on.
What's Earth?
Doesn't matter. 4 damage is nothing.
uh,
I think if a boulder hit you in the head, it would be worse than. Ouch! I lost, 3% of my hit
it'd
points,
probably be like paralyzed for the rest of your life or something.
if not dead.
Yeah.
Ryan says he he barely understands this game still.
Read.
You have to play it. Actually, I don't understand how anybody who hasn't played this game could watch someone else play.
I thought I had more unidentified scrolls than I actually do.
Okay.
That was the only thing I had.
You have 3 enchant armor. Now, those things are great to bless, by the way. You could really
Yeah.
level up your armor if you do this holy water trick.
I have to remove my. No, remove. Now where now? I feel like I'm.
Some YouTubers have this thing set up where anyone in chat can do this and it'll play like some sound. They type like stupid sound, exclamation point thing. I don't know how that happens.
Okay.
I've seen some YouTubers have like movie quotes or something when you do that, or a weird sound effect like boing. And then the viewers will abuse it and like, oh, do we really need to hear that Full Metal Jacket quote for the 8th time in a row? I'm not really sure I get that.
So reading that one scroll made me not burdened. But I
Okay.
still probably should.
You have a key. You have a key.
Yep. M W. I still should probably make a stash or something, I think.
Okay. Whoa.
Okay, I should probably drink those.
Time for random potion drinking again.
Hooray. I'm just gonna take these and drink them.
Sure. I approve.
Drinking random colored liquids. Dark green potion. Oh, now I'm hallucinating.
Oh, gosh, that's annoying. Don't drink anything else until it wears off.
Alright. I will just drop the other potions here for now.
The Frogurt is also cursed.
Alright. I'll just explore even though I can't.
Be careful you don't kill your cat in the process.
Yeah,
Let's move the mouse cursor. That's annoying.
it's still visible. Okay. I won't hit anything unless it hits me.
Mm-hmm. So let's see how many turns this thing is supposed to last.
Like 300 or something.
Way too many. Potion of hallucination. 300 to 499 turns.
Oh man.
That's if it's blessed.
Oh.
Uncursed, 600 to 799 turns. And cursed, 900 to 1099. Hopefully it was just anything but cursed at least.
You know, I can't pick up random scroll. Oh, I found an altar, I think, unless I'm hallucinating. A lawful altar.
Oh, that's good. I don't think that would get scrambled by your hallucination.
No. Let me drop this scroll that's making me burdened. No,
Ryan says, "As a mod, could I block you from your own stream?" I hope not.
I think you would be a higher tier than a moderator.
Maybe a YouTube admin can do that.
Okay, so I need to drop the water potions. I can pray when I'm hallucinating, right?
Oh, you're doing this right now?
Oh, I should probably dilute stuff, right?
Yeah, at the very least, object detection. Where's the nearest fountain, actually?
How about I drop them right now and come back later so I
Okay. That's a
have
good
more
idea.
space. Swirly flash.
Yeah, you're hallucinating. Don't trust it.
Alright, what's this? This is scroll. This is headstone. And this is gold, which is going to make me burdened, I think.
So Stu said, "Let's find out." I imagine he said that like Mr. Owl from the Tootsie Roll commercial. Let's find out.
I think this is my cat because it's not hitting me. Health food store. Come back when I can
I have a
tell what I'm doing.
I have a question for Stu. It used to be all the locals. You know, you grew up on Long Island, right, Stu? There was this commercial about don't eat these random pills or something like that. And there was this crazy song with it that people around here who were around at that time all knew, and we would sing it randomly. But nobody I know anymore pretty much knows it. I mean, I could probably ask my brother or somebody if he remembers it. But like, I started singing it randomly today. I was like, oh, nobody here knows it. Like, meaning my wife doesn't know it, and Rob Bob doesn't know it.
I don't know which one of these things is my cat and which one is an enemy. I think this one is.
Stu knows it. This is serious. Oh yeah, and they actually used it. That's right. This YouTube video says that the lyrics from this PSA were used in a Busta Rhymes song eventually. That's funny. Wow.
Pick up a food ration. Oh, that's gonna make me.
Those are all scrambled. You know what they are.
No, it shouldn't be when I'm picking them up, right?
Oh, is that true?
I think so.
Try it again. See if it's the same.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I guess so. Troll corpse.
Just killed a troll.
Oh, sorry, I'm not paying attention.
Well, I didn't know it was a troll.
Ah, be careful. You don't attack where.
I don't need to eat it because I'm satiated.
I thought you were in the store. Sorry, I gotta pay attention more.
The Etten zombie, that is my cat, ate the troll corpse.
Who wants to hear the singing pills?
Oh, I've seen that online. I don't know why I saw that.
It's very staticky and crap quality.
I found a
Furious. Furious. Fear of us. Pharmacy. Okay, it's probably coming up like crap through the microphone, so I'll just stop that. I do remember that, Stu. Stu said, "Do you remember the Looney Tunes commercial with the hot pot of boiling water? Keep those pot handles turned in."
I just fought a werejackal.
Oh.
At least it didn't affect me.
The boiling pot is like one false move and I gotta find that one too. That was probably not just a local commercial.
Ooh, a bag.
Oh, a bag, nice.
Well, I could try.
It made you okay. Well, It doesn't necessarily mean anything.
I mean, I was already pretty close on that edge anyway. Should I put something into it?
Try taking something out first.
Yeah. I guess I still apply it.
Why? Oh. Empty. Okay, so if you want to test if it's a bag of holding, you can do that. Put something that you don't care about that's heavy in it.
All right. I don't know if I have something like that.
Well, you could put in, I don't know, a scroll of light or a wand of light.
Put a wand of light. Usually I call that a flashlight. How about a cursed potion of oil?
Sure. Okay, so
Still burdened.
that might not mean anything because a bag weighs how much?
Can it be a bad bag?
Bag weighs 15. So basically, you had X plus 15 took you over your threshold,
So-
and then you put in a what potion?
Potion.
Which weighs 20. So if it is a bag of holding,
How much does it reduce?
it reduces by I think half if it's uncursed. Anyway, I guess what you could try is taking something out of it. Taking the item you just put back into it. Sorry, let me say take the. Sorry, let me start over. Take out the thing you put into it just now.
If I can't, can I like not take it out if it's cursed or something? Or
I believe so, but let me just verify that.
take something out. Potion of oil. Okay, I'm fine. I did it.
Well, actually, it's not that you can't take things out. It may make items vanish sometimes when you put them, but it also makes them weigh more. It makes them basically weigh double.
Okay.
I don't know. It's a good chance it's just an ordinary bag, honestly.
All right. I'm gonna drop it.
Hey, Fluffy Bubbles is here. Hey, Fluffy. I don't know if you know him, Rob, but he was watching my Nethack run that ended badly a couple of months ago. So yeah, Rob Bob here. My son is next to me, and he's playing part 3 of his Valkyrie run.
Currently, I'm hallucinating. It's very annoying.
Yeah. So he's just grinding through. He has Excalibur. That's about all he's got going on, pretty much. except generally generally improving through leveling up and stuff.
Looking for a fountain so I can get some extra potions to get holy water.
This is serious. The Balrog bites the shredding. What?
Schrodin bug.
Schrodin bug.
Like Schroding bug.
Giant spider is killed.
This is a mace.
He sat on the porcelain throne, yes. So when Rob Bob was little, he made me a birthday card with that was depicting a scene from Nethack, basically.
Did
I have to find that sometime.
I meant to do it was either a mimic or a mummy, and I did the opposite. I remember.
You just drew I just figured you do random characters, basically.
No, I think I intended for it to be one of those two, and it was accidentally the other. And I do something else. I forget what.
I bet you could give someone a laugh if you played on a Nethack server and you were in a throne room and you didn't actually use the throne, and you would carve in the ground one of those "Here I sit broken-hearted" kind of messages. Then they would find the throne and read your message if you died there. It's kind of a lot of things that have to add up. If you died and the game decided to make it a bones level. A bones level is when it saved a previous character's level and all the stuff is there as it was, and your character, the character who died, appears as a ghost. Something's actually putting a hurting on you.
I just don't want to accidentally hit my cat.
Sure.
I think it's this one though. Oh,
You killed it.
I killed my cat.
You hear the studio audience applaud means you hear the sound of distant thunder because your god is mad. Hear the studio audience applaud. That's when you're hallucinating. Hallucination is actually quite nasty.
Whatever. I can get another cat, but
Honestly, I feel like if you have a good enough food supply, you should just wait out hallucination from the get go. Perhaps. The giant spider is grody.
I can get a ring here.
You lost wisdom for not paying attention. Honestly, it's just being hallucinating is part of that. It abuses your wisdom, they say. Or is it your intelligence? One of those.
It's not wise or intelligent.
Kicking in the sink is not wise. Flop.
Ring, sapphire ring.
There you go, another ring.
And I'm burdened from a ring.
Ryan said, I've never in my life graffitied a toilet stall. Who are those people? I don't know. Who actually thinks that's great to do?
Well, I guess I don't really go around telling people.
I
But they
guess
did it.
people think it's funny. Like I just said it would be funny to write that on a level in the game. But I'm not like that's in a game, you know. Maybe some people think life's a game, and that's the only difference.
I'm gonna eat a candy bar.
This is the candy bar is gnarly.
How about I just wait until this hallucination is
How's
over?
your food supply?
I have 3 food rations, so I'm
Yeah,
alright.
you're good. Just do N100 search repeatedly. If anything interrupts you, you'll know. I guess that might have been an interruption. The sound reminiscent of a seal barking, whatever that is. Keep going. Your poor kitty cat. You're in full health. Okay, that interrupted it. Some people do that just to rest up their health, basically. Stop searching because somebody's in view there. It looks like you.
Something.
Giant ant wields an orcish dagger.
Make sure it's actually hostile.
Yep. It's hitting you.
It's
It's
hitting me.
hostile.
Killed it in 1 hit.
Goblin. Food ration, too.
Eat the corpse, which is
Excuse me.
copacetic. I don't know what that means.
Your neighbors who light off fireworks have 100% written on the bathroom stall. All right, I got to tell you guys a story about neighbors. Now, no commentary on politics here, but my wife likes to browse Auction Ninja, which is a website for like auctions, and a lot of them are estate sales. I don't know much about it. Maybe they're all estate sales. And there was an auction in our town where one guy was selling. Well, one former person, they're now deceased, had a couple of items in their possession that were interesting, and they're part of this estate sale. One of them is these Trump sneakers that are like gold and $400, and another was a replica of a Nazi SS dagger. And my wife looked up the address, and the address matches an article we found about a nuts dude who committed he did a murder suicide, basically, of him and his wife. So that's the address. That's whose stuff is being stolen. A crazy murderer. Anyway, isn't that interesting? And it's always great to know I have this weirdness in my hometown.
Yeah.
Anyway,
I'm gonna drink this potion, I think, because I don't know
and
what it is.
that's sarcasm when I say great, by the way.
Yes. I'm gonna drink a potion. Maybe it's restorability. Tastes like dandelion wine.
Dandelion wine.
And then I think that means, I remember I looked that up the other day. It means booze. You can double check that maybe. All right.
Sorry, what are you looking at?
Just booze potion when you're hallucinating is dandelion wine.
Dandelion wine. Okay. That's a new one to me. This tastes like water, potentially watered down. Oh, it's like it's diluted. Dandelion wine. Someone took away their like on the stream as soon as I mentioned that story. All right, I guess I should be okay with murder suicide neighbor who sells Nazi paraphernalia. I mean, he owned the Nazi paraphernalia. It's not him telling. Anyway, yeah, a potion of booze.
Okay, I called it that. An Uber Hulk hit me. Whoa, whoa, whoa! What is happening? I just lost like half my health from
Oh
something.
boy, something's getting your butt. Okay, hit space.
Oh, because I drank the booze and passed out.
Oh shoot, You're awake with a headache. Okay.
All right, should I? I could probably fight it now because I'm not. Let me try.
Hold on. What options do you have in your inventory? You were confused too, so you
Oh,
might move the
yeah.
wrong direction.
Well, if I read a scroll or something, I'm confused. If I do something else.
You never put back on your armor. Oh no, you did. I'm sorry, I misread. Sorry. I'm dumb. Teleportation is always an option. I don't think you're necessarily desperate yet because it got all those free actions on you while you were asleep. And did you confirm it said you fell asleep?
Well, it hit me a bunch of times. I assume it's like P, Control P.
Yeah.
You pass out.
Okay, so you might want to just try attacking it once or twice and see
Yeah.
how it goes first.
Wait, what happened? I pressed up. It didn't do anything. Okay.
Then the likes went to 2 again, then to 1 again. I don't know what you guys are doing. I don't even care. The likes don't matter.
I took a little bit of damage. Like 6 damage. I think it's probably fine. Oh,
Nope.
okay.
I would teleport away or do something else.
If I'm confused, is teleporting gonna work?
That's a good point.
Can you look it up? I might just want to pray.
Didn't you do something to anger your god? You just killed your kitten.
Oh, I guess I
Oh my
can't.
goodness. Okay, hold on.
I don't even know what it is that I'm fighting.
All right, let's see. Oh, curse scroll will cause the reader to level teleport.
And confused.
All right. As will a scroll of any bit attitude that is read while confused.
That's not that bad.
That's actually not bad at all. Get to a different level.
All right, I'll read that. Teleportation is G.
Being so trippy, you screw up. All right.
Okay.
Keep going.
Should have
Oh, the hallucination interfered with it too?
Okay, well,
Shoot.
it didn't hit me at least.
What the heck? Let me just read that. I'll check that out.
Is it because I'm hallucinating?
I think so, because confusion is supposed to be level teleport. And do you have any more healings? No, right?
I have a healing potion.
You have an extra healing, right?
Yeah.
That would be good to drink. Not sure what your next course of action is after that, though.
I don't know if I can drink it fast enough.
It's one turn, isn't it?
Yeah, but
My internet is crapped out on my other computer here that I'm typing on, so I can't look up anything at the moment. I'm using Wi-Fi over here while the computer that he's streaming on is connected by wire. I could check on my phone maybe.
well,
Hold on.
Let me see my inventory. What do I do now? Confused monster. Does hallucinating make you like more likely to mess things up when you're like reading scrolls?
There's usually a fixed effect that as far as I know, like it's an alternate effect. Like confusion means level teleport.
Right.
So, but we're gonna check that message, right? What was it?
You feel trippy.
Being so trippy.
Being
you
so
screw
trippy.
up. Here, I think my connection's back. That's when you read a scroll while confused. Oh.
Is it just any time? Oh, if you're
hallucinating, it's a hallucinatory message.
Yeah.
I'm just surprised the effect didn't happen anymore. I don't know.
I don't know.
Well, I think the potion of extra healing is a good idea.
Okay.
Do you want me to confirm that you can drink anytime? I think potions are only one action.
Is it gonna hit me then?
Well, you would drink, you would get your instant healing of whatever extra does. Like something like, maybe it'll heal like 20 or 30 points, and then he would hit you.
Okay. So I guess I can drink that.
Yeah, if you want me to confirm that it's one turn, I can.
If I mess
I'm like
this up, I'll
99%
probably die.
sure. Let me see if it even says in the wiki. I don't know.
I mean, it's probably
Quaff.
fine. You're probably right.
All right, let's see. Quaffing. This is about identifying potions. Let's look up quaff. The entry for quaff. I don't think it actually says so.
So let's try. I'm just gonna do it.
Do it. So Fluffy Bubble says, I did the caveman quest recently. Awful experience, would not could recommend. Mind flares everywhere and Tiamat as a beast. I don't think I ever did that one.
Extra healing.
Now I want to try it. Mind flares and Tiamat.
Okay.
Look, everything looks so boring now. Okay.
Oh, did that cure that?
And yeah, now a troll's beating up. The troll hits. Troll miss. All right. We got a troll in our midst.
I might want to run.
Hold on. Look up trolls. They might be susceptible to fire or something. It might just be to keep their corpse from raising, which I think happened, by the way. How to deal with trolls? For one thing, their regenerating corpse can be dealt with by eating the corpse, just so you know.
Okay. I might just eat them. But no.
They regenerate HP quickly, so that's another issue. There's always trying to carve Elbereth in the floor.
Maybe I
Wand
should
of Sleep. Wand of Sleep might work.
I could run or use Wand of Sleep.
I don't think you can run effectively. Well, what's their speed? 12, and yours is?
At least 12, right? I'm not fast.
Are you burdened?
I don't believe so. No.
You're confused.
I'm confused. Does that make me stumble?
It makes you... Let me check it out.
I'm drunk, basically.
Yeah, basically you're drunk. Confusion does make you move in random directions, right? Let me just clarify that. When you walk, aim, or apply certain tools in a direction, there is a 20% chance of a random direction being chosen instead. Similar to stun, which has a 100% chance. So it's not that bad. And the nice thing is, if you cannot go the direction, you won't waste a turn doing it. In other words, if it says you must go a random direction and it picks like to the left right now as your random direction, that would not waste your move. You could just try again.
Yeah.
So there's that.
If I use a Wand of Sleeping, then it might go the wrong way.
There's a 20% chance it will go.
If it goes like left and there's a wall there, does it?
You would zap to the left and it would zap you, yes.
Okay.
I forget if you're sleep resistant.
I don't think so, considering I just passed out.
But it does have an 80% chance of aiming correctly. You have a scroll of taming. You can make it your pet right now.
I can make
That's the easiest.
A troll my pet.
Yeah.
What happens if I'm confused?
Yeah, that again is a confounding variable. Let me look it up. You read scroll of taming while confused.
If we weren't using the wiki, we'd have to have tested this.
Well, that makes it better.
Really?
Yeah. It gives basically the entire a five square radius around you, so an 11 by 11 area. Everything within that area becomes tame, basically becomes your pet while you are confused. However, the attempt to tame is not automatic. It's subject to their magic resistance score, of which a troll has what? I think one said 0.
So I'm fine.
And 0 magic resistance. Okay.
So if I read that, I get a pet.
You get a pet troll. I'm not sure if it's 100% automatic, but...
Does it take time?
No.
Alright, then I guess I'll use that.
I think that's a good bet.
Unless there's something else I would rather have as a pet and I have another option here.
It would be awesome to like actually take advantage of the 11 by 11 block of monsters are all your pets.
If I went to the zoo or the throne room.
Yeah, but those guys all suck.
Yeah. Troll has regeneration, which is nice, and it revives, right?
Yeah, it revives because of the regeneration.
Does it stand? It stays my pet. If it dies, then revives, right?
I think that's true, yes.
I think that's a good thing to have as a pet.
And it honestly, regardless of how good it is as a pet, it'll save your skin.
And
right
I'm fine for now. So I guess I'll read that.
now. All right.
G, capital G.
Being confused, you mispronounce the magic words. Neighborhood is friendlier. You feel less confused now. And the troll is highlighted. That means it's your pet.
Very nice. Team troll.
Who are the people in your neighborhood? In your neighborhood.
That feels a little weird.
All right, this troll is your buddy now. Hey, boss, where do we go now?
You can just have like a priest or something as a pet.
Yeah, you can have like pretty much anything as your pet.
It's a little weird.
I mean, saying the word pet is kind of a loaded thing. It's just he's on your team. That's all.
yeah, you're a party member. Although you can put a
Could put a leash
you
on
can
your
put a
troll.
leash on them.
So Ryan says, "Why do you carry cursed objects? Shouldn't you automatically drop them?" Like which thing in particular?
Have a cursed lamp.
Right. So cursed just usually means it has a different effect, and that can, depending on the type of object, it can be like a harmful effect instead of a positive one, or it could just be a reduced level of goodness, sort of. For example, can't come up with a good example right now, but with the cursed magic lamp, he can dip that into holy water and make it uncursed, and then again to make it blessed. Then he can rub it and get a genie who might get him a wish, might grant him a wish. So that's the kind of why he has that. Can't be a good curse, but it's like, I'm throwing a blank on an example, but say you have the scroll of taming, right? The scroll of taming normally tames monsters adjacent to him, but if it's a curse scroll of taming, it turns peaceful monsters hostile, and that could actually be beneficial in some circumstances, such as if you remember the game where I had some pet dragons, but I actually wanted to kill them. I wanted them to die and to take their dragon scales to make into armor. If I had the curse scroll of taming, I could have used it to make them attack me, because if I had attacked them, I'll say I probably could have just attacked them anyway, now that I think about it. But so maybe not the best example, but I don't know, basically there's all kinds of crazy interactions that can happen in this game. And for some objects, again, like the magic lamp, it kind of sucks cursed, but it can become an uncursed or blessed lamp later, and then it's awesome. But yeah, some things are like, let me try to find an example.
Cicatrice.
Like some of them, the kind of object inherently has a positive effect, but a cursed one is still a positive effect, but just less good than normal. For example, I think Potion of Healing might be one of those. And Rob Bob found a cockatrice, so he's waiting for me to look this up and stop talking. Let me just, so, right, so if you have a Potion of Healing, uncursed heals you for 6d4. A cursed one still heals you, but instead of for 6d4, it's 4d4. So four four-sided dice. So yeah, some cursed things are still good. They're just less good than the normal uncursed kind, basically. All right, so you have a cockatrice in your path.
Yes.
All right. I mean, they're usually not that bad, honestly. And you have a couple of lizards on you, don't you?
Yes.
Yeah, lizard corpses will cure you if they start turning you to stone. You're probably better off zapping it from a distance anyway.
All right. Do I have the means to do that?
You have any ranged attacks?
Have a magic missile.
You could put it to sleep and then slice it up. You could
Yeah.
I don't know.
If I step down, is it?
How about you, Fluffy Bubbles? How do you like to deal with cockatrices in your Nethack games? Hold on. Before you search, you might not see it until it pops up right next to you.
Well, don't I have infravision? I'm a dwarf.
I guess you do, yeah. All right, that's fair.
Going slow.
He's just not coming after you.
If I go down, I really want to go down.
And also a question for Fluffy Bubbles: do you like to do the what they call wielding the rubber chicken? That's when you pick up a cockatrice corpse and beat enemies to death with it to turn them into stone. It's a dangerous tactic, but it can be quite effective too. Just have to make sure you have gloves on and don't do anything stupid.
It's not coming. Should I just go down there?
I don't know why he's not chasing you. He's too smart.
It went the other way. Or something like
Tread lightly. There it is.
There it is. Okay, if I go...
Did you verify it's a cockatrice and not
It's
a
a
chickatrice?
chickatrice.
Okay. Honestly, just smack it.
Okay. Touched me.
I think. Okay, let me just verify. But I think if you hear the hear the hissing, I think that doesn't necessarily mean you're turning the stone yet. But you have the lizards. Remember, you have 2 of them. I just want to verify.
I think I have 1, but I have a lizard.
2.
Oh no, I do have 2. Okay.
Just hang on a second.
Well, it
All
touched
right.
me, so...
So the chickatrice's attack must land, and there is a 1/3 chance that the chickatrice is hissing afterward if it is not canceled. Okay.
So that means...
If hissing occurs and the hero lacks stoning resistance, there's a 1 in 10 chance that they will begin turning to stone. The effect is a delayed instant. All right, so you have a 1 in 10 chance you're in trouble now, but you have 2 lizards. I'm trying to just make sure you'll get a warning. I think you will. I think it'll say you feel yourself slowing down. Let me just verify before I guide you to your doom.
Yeah.
Might
be a separate article.
It might be. Oh, that's funny. It always occurs on a new moon unless the hero is carrying a lizard corpse.
Today, well, it doesn't matter. I guess I'm carrying a lizard corpse.
Yeah, I just want to make sure it'll give you a warning. I'm pretty sure it says you feel yourself slowing down.
It says it removes intrinsic speed, but I don't know if I have that.
That is if that effect happens, but yes. Well, I might have to look up stoning or something. That might be the one to look at. Okay, yeah, so it'll say you are slowing down. That means you have 5 turns to live. Then it's going to say your limbs are stiffening and so on and so forth until you die. So you have, if you see if you are slowing down, you have 5 turns left. Then you can eat a lizard corpse.
Okay.
I think it would have said it this very turn, actually, but I'm not 100% sure.
Hit it. Kill
Killed it. Good.
As long as I don't see that.
Yeah. Just pay attention for. I think it would have said it by now.
Okay, I think I'm alright.
Mm-hmm.
Very good.
Whew. By the way, if you eat a chickatrice while you have stoning resistance, that's the only way you can do it. It'll say, this tastes just like chicken.
I guess it's similar.
I just closed my YouTube control window. Bear with me a second. All right, let's see. How do I get back in?
Wait, is it? No, never mind. I was wondering if this was Sokoban.
Watch out for that centaur. Christ. They hit you so many attacks, it makes me nervous, but they're not that bad, really. All right, so to catch up on the chat, Fluffy Bubble says he just smacks him regarding his tactics for dealing with.
I feel like. Oh, sorry. What were you saying?
His tactic for dealing with cockatrices is to smack them. Usually it works, honestly.
Yeah. I feel like I'm getting weird messages. I don't know if this is.
Sound. Oh, that might be the treasure zoo.
Oh. So I got another weird message before.
What was the other one?
I forget, but something. I think it was something to do with an animal.
There goes your water.
It's okay. I closed it.
Yep, there's a zoo on the level.
All right. Well, I get to look out for that.
That would be fun to have your confused.
Oh, if only I still had that.
Honestly, most of the monsters are garbage still. Though.
Yeah.
It could be fun to try anyway.
It would be annoying and they wouldn't go to the next level, but
Yeah, you couldn't bring them around really.
it would be funny for a little bit.
All right, and Fluffy says if you have mithril armor, they almost never land the petrify attack. Oh, is that true? And he says I do
think
love.
I found it.
I do love the rubber chicken, but last time I stepped on a landmine and I fell onto the. Yeah, that's the thing. There's so many Nachos, I don't do it ever really.
It's kind of boring. It's kind of small. I mean,
Hmm? Oh, the
zoo.
zoo. Yeah, it's a small zoo.
They're all asleep. I guess I kill them.
Watch out for the G. That's probably not that bad. What is it, a winged gargoyle? A gargoyle.
Yeah. That's a good fight. Oh, maybe I should wait a little bit until my health is higher.
Dude, how can it be rotten? You just killed it. Yeah, no, it doesn't make sense, but that happens in this game.
I'm gonna come back when I have more health.
And not just for zombies.
Zombies make sense, but
Zombies are beyond rotten. You eat it and you're dead.
yeah.
The concept of tainted meat in this game. You eat a corpse that's too old, you just die. You have like a couple turns to drink, like, I don't know. Not drink, to cure the sickness one way or another.
The door was actually a large mimic.
Ah. It's fleeing. It grabbed you, but it released you now.
Eat it.
Don't eat it.
Why not?
Because bad stuff happens.
I turn into something, right?
I think you turn into an object or something. Yeah. What happens? Let me look it up. I don't remember. It's one of the things I've kind of long filed in my mind as you should never do that.
I did it one time when I was playing by myself, and it just turned me into some gold for a little
Yeah,
bit.
so it turns you into a pile of gold for 40 turns unless they have unchanging. And it gets into all the exceptions. Basically, you're just gold for a small number of turns. Not the worst thing, I guess.
And I found a neutral.
There's no good thing about it, though. It should be like, if you turn into gold, it should be if somebody attacks you and hits you, some gold coins should fly off your body, and then you can pick them up later.
It says like
You found an altar?
yes, it's neutral though.
Where was it? Wasn't there a lawful?
I think it's on the other level. It says alter to tier.
Yeah,
if
it's 10. That's yours.
If it's my god, at least, so that's good. Don't have to remember that.
We need to get you that.
What is this?
Do you remember if you rubbed that magic lamp already?
Well, it's cursed.
I'm just saying, did you
But
remember
no,
if you
no, I
had
didn't.
Okay. That means it's likely to still have a charge.
Okay. Quivering blob isn't bad, right?
No, I eat quivering blobs in real life all the time.
Yeah, I'm just gonna hit it. Killed it. It's fine. What's this? Peaceful Gnome King. Right, let's hit this wolf. Killed the wolf. Get the gargoyle. Okay, the gargoyle wasn't even bad. Alright, killed everything. Get some gold. Can I eat a... No, I guess not. Longsword. I have the best longsword already. I need a lot of gold.
All right. Now,
Banana.
I think you ought to take action about the holy water sometime soon.
Yeah, I do want to do that.
Warhorse kicks, bites.
Level 10. Okay, yeah, I should do that. So maybe I go up, actually. I only have 2 potions right now. And I have 3 on the altar. That'd be 5 potions.
Yeah, you should. I don't know. You didn't keep track of where you dropped some of those
There
potions.
were 2 more on that level, I believe.
Okay, you need to find a fountain or other water source.
Yeah, I don't
dilute.
think I didn't even find that yet. So
But I think you should use 2 holy waters on the lamp.
yeah. Actually, I should probably re-explore this level when I know what things are. What is this? Oh, a potion. A ruby potion.
Didn't you find? Oh, you found a ruby ring before. Because didn't you find a ruby potion before?
And there's a scroll of light and some glass. I don't need a scroll of light, honestly. And a smoky potion.
Careful, ochre jelly. Here
Okay.
comes corrosion. Oh, yeah, it engulfed you. You got to dig your way out. Right. Okay, you're fine.
Okay. So I'm gonna take this to the altar. Actually, no, it's okay. Let me not do that. Actually,
So, what? You got a smoky potion?
yeah, I could just drink it. I guess
That could be a genie.
All right.
There's a small chance it's a genie.
Fine.
Small, but not so small that it's like impossible to have it. You're floating in the air. Okay. Well, you got levitation.
I want to check out the store now that I can see what's there.
Sure, but you can't pick anything up while levitating.
Okay. Well, maybe I can buy something
After you're done levitating.
after I levitate.
It's kind of annoying, but it's good to know, and that can be a good potion to have later.
A lot of food, some potions in here actually.
But generally, for like controlled levitation, you're better off having boot of levitation.
Yeah.
Or a ring. I think there's a ring of levitation.
There's 5 potions in here.
And a lot of food.
Is that? I guess they're all fruit juice.
Those are great for dilution.
I think if I did that, do you think if I did that and 3 more, 1 more, that would be fine?
What, 8 or 9 potions?
Yeah, holy water.
Yeah, that's amazing.
Okay.
I mean, if you're really awesome, not you, but if you could do like 15 or 20, that's like next level awesome. But I think 8 is great.
Okay.
8 or 9.
I need to stop levitating and I need to find.
What's that potion right there?
I think. No, this is the altar.
Okay. But yeah, you gotta get your butt to some fountains to dilute these things first.
Gotta stop levitating first. It's a scroll. NR9. Some gold.
You wobble
Okay.
unsteadily in the
I'm
air.
about to stop. Now I
and
can
float
go.
gently. That's funny. The game never gave you that wobbling warning before back in the day. That's new to me. It means your levitation's running out. It's a cool tip though, because sometimes that could be
Oh, one of them was a
Important.
mimic.
not a problem.
Healing, actually. I would prefer fruit juice because it's cheaper,
Hmm.
but I'll take it, I guess.
Well, where's your I'm gonna say where's your cat, but where's your pet troll?
This one's a mimic too.
I don't know if your trolls will like tend to pick up objects.
I saw it do that before.
Okay.
There's a lot of mimics in here.
You should see if you can put it on a leash. I think it'll say it won't fit on around his neck or
All
something.
right.
The troll on a leash.
Oh, I gotta pay, right? No. Itemized billing? No.
Fruit juice, peeling. That's it.
Yeah. It's only 3 or 4.
All right.
Because 2 of them were mimics. And it says there's a potion in here, but I think it was just because I was hallucinating.
Oh,
Oh, no, actually, no, it's not.
it's hallucination. That's great to dilute.
I gotta. Let me drop some stuff that I can go get later. Drop them in here. Make a stash. You know what?
Sorry, what are you making a stash of?
Just whatever, because I'm burdened, and I want to grab all these potions so I can dilute them.
Well, I think you can deal with temporary burdening. It's just you don't want that to be your mode.
Yeah.
So if
I
you're
don't
gonna
plan for it to be.
carry tons of potions for a little while and be burned. I think it's okay.
Yeah. Fine. I
Well,
don't. Oh, what?
Fluffy Bubble said, I hope you guys try Nullhack sometime. It really reignited my love for the game. I don't know if I tried it. I used to sometimes log into hardfought.org and just try random variants.
There are some fountains in level 9, so I guess
9?
I'm gonna go up
Yeah,
according
do
to
it.
overview.
Oh, Nullhack is. Does Nullhack necessarily have like a graphic UI? It looks like. Oh wow, this is like a hardcore.
Oh, it's got actual graphics.
Oh, it's actually not. It is a variant. It is a variant of Nethack. Wow. I think I heard of this, but somehow I forgot about it.
I think I've seen it on the wiki.
Yeah, it's a fancy graphics version of Nethack, fancy UI and everything. Yeah, that could be fun to try sometime.
All right, I have found. There's 2 fountains in this level.
Okay, so just dip the garbage into it. Oh, you feel strong, you feel foolish. Okay.
That's good. I don't really care about my wisdom that much.
Yeah. That's still probably left over from the hallucination, abusing your wisdom.
But 16th strength is good.
Yeah.
Considering I lost a bunch earlier.
It's too bad you didn't get restore first before these bonuses, but
Yeah.
whatever. What can you do? Dip. Garbage
Dip, dip,
potion.
crunch.
Hallucination is garbage. Do it.
Yes.
Spot a gem.
Oh, pick it up.
Jetstone. Nice. So now you have to do it again because right now it's just diluted. You want to turn it fully into water.
What was it?
Take a look.
See. Yes.
All right. Water gushes. Okay, so B, you can actually if you're
Dip in there.
careful, you can walk into the water, but you have to make sure that you take. The way I do it is I drop all my stuff except the potion, then I just step into the water.
Okay.
Because if you have armor and stuff, it can rust.
All your stuff?
There might be a more precise way to do it.
Probably like scrolls and
Yeah, scrolls will get blanked out. I think
armor
if you
that's
have,
gonna corrode.
sometimes it'll say you sink like a stone. I think that's if you have armor
Any armor?
on. Yes, and there's a chance of you drowning. I think so. Basically, it is quite nasty. But if you take off everything and drop everything, you're fine. I've done it before. The biggest risk there is if there's someone on the level who's prone to picking up things and messing with them. Like some creatures pick up objects and use them, or if somebody comes along and tries to kill you. So yeah, there is a risk to it.
Alright.
But it wouldn't waste. You know what? I don't know. Not that I'm saying all that. I'm kind of like, why don't you just use the fountain until it runs out? Maybe if it runs dry, then sure, maybe try this.
Well, I have another fountain.
Be careful of which one you're standing on.
It's down.
Yeah, that's it.
Alright, see. Oh no, it's already water.
It's already water. Escape.
See. So now dip again.
Let's do that dip again.
Ruby potion. I guess.
You don't know what it is. You don't want to waste it, right?
I guess.
Do the object detection. That's like so rarely useful. Sometimes it can be, but I would rather make it into water. And you got 2 fruit juices.
I already forgot. I wasn't paying attention.
Stu asks, why are you women? Because he's a Valkyrie. And Valkyrie are always women. You cannot be a Valkyman or a Mancurie. Now the question arises, do the dwarvish women in this game have beards?
In Dwarf Fortress they do.
It depends on like the game. In some games, or it depends on the lore, it'll say dwarven women have beards or not. I think in like D&D they have beards.
Fruit juice and healing are fine to do.
Yeah, unholy water, unfortunately. Some of them were unholy.
Does that just turn it into regular water?
I think so.
Yeah.
I mean, you could always come back later and do it again.
Isn't there something like at a shop you can get stuff uncursed? I thought I read that on the wiki.
Actually, if the sentence I'm reading here on the wiki is technically correct, it says successful prayer while standing on an altar belonging to the hero's deity will bless any potions of water currently on that altar's square. Here's the thing: it might be not be considered a potion of water if it's unholy water.
Okay. Does it say something about unholy water?
Let's check. Similarly, praying successfully on your god's altar blesses any potions of water or unholy water on that altar.
So I'm fine.
I think it's good, yes.
It's good.
You can always try it. In the worst case, it becomes water. I mean, apparently it will be blessed. Fruit juice.
Dip. Wait. Oh, I hit no on accident.
Dip, 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 Dipolodium. Dip, 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 dip.
Dip.
I put my hands up on your hip. When I
TX.
dip, you dip, we dip. All the bad songs are coming out tonight. Except This Is Serious. That's a great song. About not eating pills.
You shouldn't eat random pills. Unless you're playing Nethack, maybe.
Serious. Serious.
What was
We
it?
could make you delirious. Potion of, yeah, I mean, okay. Potion of healing, you know, they're not that great when you have a lot of hit points. They still can save you in a pinch, but it
Doesn't it take longer than a potion of extra healing?
doesn't take longer. It just
I thought it
gives
did
you a
over
tiny
time.
bit.
Okay, so now I have a bunch of water. I could just drink the ruby potion, maybe.
Didn't you say there were more around? And you should have like 8 or so?
Well, if we include the stuff that's already on the altar, then it's like 8.
Yeah, I think you should just do
It's
it
actually
now.
9.
But I wouldn't include the ruby potion. You know, it's good to
I
know
might
what it
just
is.
drink it now.
Sure. Is your
If
troll
it's-
pet near you?
No,
In case it's, I mean, what else could it be at this point? I don't know.
I can see what
I
I have.
think you already got the worst ones like sleep and hallucination.
Did I get sleep? Yes, I
Yeah,
did.
You almost died from that, remember?
So sleep and hallucination, booze, sickness. Those are already got all those.
Yeah.
I think I'm probably fine.
I think you are.
No, not from the fountain.
Is there a potion of polymorph? Yeah.
Oh, I think there is. Maybe it's a scroll. I don't know.
There is. That's something you have to watch out for. Did
Okay.
you find that? Hit backslash.
I don't think so. Polymorph. No.
Okay. Well, that is a dangerous one.
That makes me reconsider wanting to drink random
And you could just take off your armor.
I guess.
It wouldn't break your armor when you polymorph into something giant. Honestly, it's a pretty rare one, but I can't say it's not going to happen. With
Yeah.
You can always just save it until you can identify it.
I mean, I'm pretty close to 17 already for my strength, so I don't really need restorability desperately.
Yeah.
So I'm just gonna not drink it for now, I think.
Be like us, watch Nickelodeon on cable TV.
And go back down.
Nickelodeon, yeah. Nick. They're saving the ruby potion?
Yes.
Alright. Oh, this is gonna get good.
Drop. Oh no. Capital drop.
I always find this very satisfying to do. Alright.
So now I pray.
When did you accidentally kill your kid? That was a while ago now, right?
It was when I was hallucinating, which I
That doesn't
think
help. But you mean
no, but I think that ended around turn 10,000, and I'm almost at 11,000.
All right, it might affect your alignment. I don't know. I think you just do it because we're not going to be able to figure it out. God, I just googled for killing your pet and forgot to include Nethack, and I found things like should you euthanize your pet? Like, oh, that's not what I meant.
Well, I guess I'll just do it.
Yeah, I say go for it. Everything's drops that you want to drop.
Let me make sure. Ruby potion's the only thing left. Is there anything else I would drop on
Nope.
there? No.
Do it.
Wait, there's no other potions on this. There's a potion there,
Oh,
maybe actually.
want to go check it out? You can actually use your cursor to see what it is right now, if you know what it is.
Well, I think I might have been hallucinating.
Yeah,
There's a potion.
I say you go over there and check it out. It could wind up being an extra holy water for you.
That would be nice. Oh, yeah, it was nothing.
Okay, it was not a potion. It was a helmet. Empty bag.
Now back to the altar. Oh, wait.
Why don't you have the bag? Wasn't it?
Oh, I actually don't know. I think I should probably pick that up.
You can check if it's cursed or blessed or whatever at the altar.
Pink potion from the warhorse.
Pink Potion Club.
Well, on the bright side, I actually found that. Found a potion, even though that wasn't a potion. So I guess I'm gonna go dilute that. There's a golem.
Wait, it's a pink potion?
Oh, actually, I don't have it identified.
Yeah, I wouldn't just dip an unknown thing.
Alright. Then I guess I'm not gonna do that.
You just go with what you got.
Yeah.
Go, go, go. We could teach you the pathfinding trick. You want to try that?
What is it?
You just say go to this square and it'll take you there. I think you hit carrot symbol. Like, I mean, you're pretty much there now,
Yeah,
but
I'm already
you
there.
could just practice it.
Carrot symbol.
Maybe that's not it. You hit carrot.
Yeah.
What trash?
If I did up.
Hold on, hold on.
Well, that says I can't see a trap there.
That's untrap. Sorry. Just do what you're gonna do.
Right,
I'll look it up in the meantime.
So I have 9 potions here.
Good.
Wait, there's a floating eye. Or something like that. Shocking sphere. Okay. Now pray. Yes. Finish your prayer. Are you feeling good health again? Okay.
Woo! Look at that. Nice.
I thought it just healed me for a second. It said you feeling good health. Now, I can dip that lamp in there. But would there be a reason? Can I like check if it's charged first, or does it?
If you have identification,
Which I don't.
I think unless you remember rubbing it, it probably has a charge.
I haven't. I know I haven't rubbed it, so I think it's fine.
I suggest just doing it. So you have magic lamp. I can look up info about magic lamp if you want. Basically, if it's blessed, there's an 80% chance you're going to get a genie who gives you a wish when you rub it, as opposed to 5% for cursed or 20% for
Yeah.
uncursed. So it's actually very awesome. Very awesome chance.
Or it could be hostile or something.
But that's actually contingent upon the 1/3 chance that a genie appears when you rub it.
Oh,
So it's still great odds. You should go
Okay.
with it. You should dip it
it's
twice.
a wish. That would be good.
Yes.
So dip
Mm-hmm.
the lamp. Into holy water. Okay.
Well, before I do it again, close it. Check it out.
Wait, is it?
Okay, it is uncursed.
Okay.
Yeah, get it blessed.
Usually amber is what it says when you drop it onto the altar and it's blessed.
Mm-hmm. Pink Potion Club. Light blue. All right, there you have it.
Now rub.
Rub the magic lamp. Nothing happens. Oh. Hold on, that might not be bad. 1/3 chance of a puff of smoke. 1/3 chance nothing happens. 1/3 chance a genie appears.
Well, maybe it has more charges.
And you can read it a bunch of times. Rub it a bunch of times. Yeah.
Should I try again?
I say you keep trying it for a long time. There you go.
Oh wow.
Thank you for freeing me, but you didn't get the 80%. Oh man.
Getting unlucky.
Yeah, you got 5%. Thank you for freeing me. 5% chance
pet.
remains a pet. Oh, you got a pet genie.
That's not the
then.
worst thing at least.
Yeah. Can you do it again?
I feel like there's probably only one genie. I can try.
Hang on. If a genie is generated from a magic lamp, the lamp is auto-identified and turned into an oil lamp. Okay, so I'll check if it's an oil lamp now. It should be.
Okay. So I can't rub it again.
Yeah, you have an awesome lamp to light the way.
If he's my pet, can I at least ask him for
You can't ask him for a
For a
wish.
wish.
You could try chatting and see what happens. I really doubt it's gonna give you a wish.
Nah.
I would have heard of that.
If he's my pet, he should give me wishes whenever I want.
Well, the chat, it's pound chat.
Let me see.
Sorry, I'm all out of wishes.
He ran out of charges.
That jerk.
Alright. Give me my scroll back.
That really stinks.
Ugh.
Anyway. Fluffy said, I never had a magic lamp foul before.
Probably shouldn't be hitting.
I guess you mean a blessed one? Don't hit it with the lamp yet. No. Wield your Excalibur. I mean, you could be so frustrated with the whole lamp situation that you just start beating people with it. Go to the shopkeeper and beat him.
Hey, eat it.
Vampire bat.
I'm gonna go steal stuff from you.
I don't know if you can eat it. They're poisonous to eat.
If I can.
And eating a vampire bat corpse or tin does not stun the hero as with other species of bat. It can convey sleep. No. It has sleep resistance. Can't convey it. Yeah, just eat it.
Okay. Go steal stuff from you, Genie, at least.
Well, the genie steals stuff. Picks up a slime mold.
Get over here, Genie.
So, regarding slime molds, this is for the benefit of the audience. There's an option in the game that you can set in a config file, or you can change whenever you want, I think. And that's called your favorite fruit.
I can put a leash around it.
And you can call your favorite fruit anything you want. And the default is slime mold for some reason. But you can make it, your favorite fruit is a watermelon or a taco. And the game will say, you find a taco every time you encounter that.
What am I gonna do now about my burdenness?
Well, you can use the potions if you want.
I could drink those potions. If it's polymorph, it's probably fine, I guess.
Hold on.
I
I'm
just
thinking
need to
about the
take out
holy
my
water
armor.
first. What do we want to enchant the heck out of in your armor?
Armor.
Look at your armor. Basically, what do you want to keep forever? Probably.
Dwarven helm.
That's probably the only. Maybe that and the shield are things you want to keep around.
I have enchant armor.
I think the shield. Like, there's no real better shield you'll likely get, I think. I mean, any armor class 2 shield will do. I could look up other shields. I don't know. Yeah, I mean, I guess if you find the shield of reflection, that would be awesome, but you probably won't. That's an artifact. No, it's not an artifact. It's just it's not common though. Let's put it that way.
If I find,
Oh, you can get it on the Medusa level if you're lucky.
if I found Mjolnir, can I still use a shield?
I'm pretty sure. I feel like I've wielded it one-handed. Yeah, it's one-handed.
Okay. So then, I guess I can bless that. And is the Dwarvish? Is there something better than a Dwarven helm that I could find?
There are some awesome helms, but they're kind of special. Like there's a. I mean, actually, that's the best armor class you'll get, right? Dwarvish Iron Helm. There's a Helm of Brilliance, which bumps up your int and wisdom, but that's not really useful for you. There's a Helm of Opposite Alignment. That's kind of not good for you if you want to get use Excalibur and Mjolnir, I guess,
Yeah.
because you don't want to turn chaotic. But that can be good at the very last screen of the entire game, where you have to find the right alignment altars. There's 3 randomly assigned altars, and you have to find the co-aligned one and sacrifice the amulet Yender. So what you can do is, if you find the chaotic one, you just go, "Oh, I'm chaotic now." Anyway,
God would be pretty upset about that.
no, it works out. Helm of Telepathy you can get, but you already have intrinsic telepathy. Basically, I think you should just stick with the Dwarvish Iron Helm, probably.
Elven leather helm can be enchanted to +7.
Yeah, that's cool, but
Okay,
I think you should just do it.
those 2 things.
Yeah, maybe those 2 things. Fluffy Bubble says slime mold tastes a lot better than chicken.
Wait, so I'm blessing them, right?
Yes.
And also enchant armor.
No, you're using. I wouldn't bless them. The point is to bless your enchant armor, actually, and enchant those things.
Okay.
Now there is a chance you'll find the Shield of Reflection on the Medusa level, which will kind of mean your Elven Shield is probably.
Maybe I'll just do the helmet then.
Yeah, maybe start with the helmet. Now you want to get into the min maxing. Let's get into the min maxing.
Got a min max.
You don't want to do all blessed. So you want to get to, I think, ideally +5
before I bless it or something.
No, forget about blessed. You're not blessing the armor. It doesn't matter.
Okay.
You want to get pluses. You want to bless the scrolls of enchant to maximize pluses, but you have to play it right. Because depending on what the current enchantment is, you have a certain number of additional enchantments that are possible, right?
Yeah.
So you want to start with I don't know. You can start with a blessed and see where it takes you. How about that?
How much does it give you?
It usually gives you +2, but I think it can give you +3.
Blessed
Scroll of Enchant Armor can add 2 or 3, usually 2.
Okay. So dip the Uncursed Scroll of Enchant Armor into holy water.
There you go.
Okay, now it's blessed.
Now take off all your armor except the one you want. If you want to get a little more careful, I don't know. This is me being paranoid. You can step into the shop.
Yeah.
And it'd be less likely that any monsters will sneak up on you while you're armorless. You could even close the door if you want. This is just me like getting a little paranoid.
How do I
see?
Okay, now I have my pet and the shopkeeper. At least the shopkeeper won't hit things, but
right.
So I want to read that. Oh no, I want to remove first.
Yes. No, take off.
Is there a difference?
Remove is for rings and amulets.
You can remove clothes.
Does it work? Okay, I guess they used to not work for armor.
I can remove.
They probably decided, why are we not letting remove work for these things?
Oh wait, what about iron boots? Should I do that?
I
could find better boots.
Yeah, you might find boots of speed, or something awesome.
Okay. Banded mail.
Okay.
Okay, and now I need to read this. Wait, let me make sure I'm doing this right. Yeah.
You're doing the helm, right?
Yeah, I guess I should remove the shield then.
Yes.
Read the scroll. Blessed scroll of enchant armor.
Ooh, glow silver for a while.
+2.
Now I have to try to remember the path to take from here. It's a little tricky to get it just right.
Is it 1 non-blessed and then 1 blessed or something?
That might be it. I wish I could decipher this math right now. So the chart is, if you currently have +0 to +2, you can get 1 to 3 additional possible points of enchantment.
So, no, I should do blessed again because I can still get 3. And then I think maybe not after that.
Hold on. I'm looking into it, sorry.
Yep. Oh, is it because it has a chance to vaporize?
Yes, it has a chance to vaporize if you don't play it right. +5 is the highest you can get without risk, but you have to play it right so you're not stuck at. I remember if I
+6.
play it wrong, I wind up stuck at +4 sometimes. So without actually going through the math, I assume that means I did 2 blessed enchantments, and then I couldn't do a regular after that. I wish I could just find the actual math and not have to think hard because my head hurts. So right, okay, so all right, here we go. Worn armor that is at an enchantment of at least +4 may evaporate and be destroyed when it positively enchants any further. It has a 1/X chance of surviving, where X represents the armor's current enchantment. For example, enchanting a +4 orcish helm has a 1 in 4 chance of the helm not being destroyed in the process. It means a 3/4
Okay.
chance. Yeah, so you want to play it like you go from 0 to 2 with blessed, then 2 to 3 with an uncursed, and then from 3 you use a blessed to hopefully take you to 5.
Problem is, I don't know. I guess I just drop them on the altar. I don't know if they're cursed or blessed or what.
All right, yeah, drop them.
I
Drop everything that's of unknown beatitude right now. Actually,
I'm walking around without.
put on your stuff.
I... Okay. Beatitude.
Yeah, that's what they commonly call. The game doesn't call this, but people commonly call that like the blessed, uncursed, cursed status, because it's just a hard thing to repeatedly say. They call it the beatitude, meaning whether it's blessed, whether it's cursed, whether it's uncursed. There's a thing you can do in the capital D. It says everything of unknown BUC status. Here, just do that. Escape. I'll show you. Capital D. See, capital X, items of unknown blessed curse status. There you go.
Then I just do
comma, space.
Well, besides the things I'm wearing.
Right, it's not going to let you drop those, but you could take them off.
Okay. Liking corpse. This scroll is cursed. This other scroll is cursed.
The scroll is also cursed. The Frogurt is cursed.
Cursed armor. Cursed.
That's annoying.
Okay.
That'll take 2 dips to bring to blessed.
Yeah.
But you could dip it once, and that could be your uncursed. I don't know. Doesn't matter.
Same regardless.
Yeah.
Right, so... Oh, I didn't pick them up, right? So now... Uncursed and cursed. Uncursed and cursed. Is it not just better to do... Well, I guess I only want to do the Dwarven Helm. Right?
I think that's what we were saying, yes.
Yeah.
If you don't find the helm, Shield of Reflection at the Medusa level, then you could make the Elven Shield your forever shield.
Okay.
There might be other ways to find Shield of Reflection, but there's other ways to get Reflection too. So,
all right.
Reflection ability is one of the things that's critical to winning the game, but you can get it through various means. Silver Dragon Scale Mail gives it to you. Amulet of Reflection gives it to you. And, of course, the Shield of Reflection.
Wait, so I want to read a cursed or uncursed and blessed?
In that order, yes.
Okay.
So you could do the uncursed you have and then dip the cursed twice. Or you could wait till later if you don't want to burn so many.
I forget what it is. Oh, I did the wrong thing. Okay. So now I'm wearing the helm, and I will read an uncursed scroll first.
Okay.
So, S.
Ta-da.
Now I will dip.
Double dipping.
The...
Just double dip that chip.
Like, weird, I'm going to do it wrong. Into the holy water. Okay. Dip it again.
Capital V.
Holy water.
All right.
Now I will dip. Oh, no,
I'm
not
gonna
dip.
read.
Now I will read the blessed scroll of enchant armor.
Exactly. All right, what do you got?
Plus
+5, Dwarvish Helm.
That's the best
Wow.
I can get.
That's the best you can get. I mean, you could push
Well-
it, but you would have a 4/5 chance of thing disintegrating.
Yeah.
That's terrible odds. Yeah, I mean, if you want to at this point, you could even dish the Benjamin
-8.
until you find something good and light, so you don't have these burden problems. I don't know if I'd recommend it necessarily, but
It might be a good idea. But -8 armor class.
what's that armor that's up to the right there?
I think it. Wait,
Oh,
where?
it was a helm or something, right?
Yeah, that was a helmet.
Okay, Ryan says, bye, guys. Good luck, Rob Bob. All right, thanks for joining,
Good night.
Ryan. I'll talk to you later. What time are we at in New York? It's 11:30. Oh, yeah. I'm going to bed by 12, I think. I always say that, and then I'm up to like 12:30.
Could you actually eat a slime mold? I'm gonna say probably not.
In real life?
Yeah.
I don't know. I'll look it up. Are
It's like-
slime molds edible? While many slime mold species are not generally considered edible, excuse me, some species have been reported to be consumed by certain indigenous populations in Mexico and potentially other regions. Huh.
So,
Specifically,
yes.
Fulgoseptica, often called dog vomit or scrambled egg slime mold, and these other kind have been reported to be eaten in Mexico. Arturo. They sometimes used in a dish called caca de luna, which means the moon's poop. Wait a minute, we need Arturo in here. We gotta get some verification here. Arturo, where are you?
Arturo, is this right? I need to drop some stuff.
I'm gonna ping him there. Arturo.
I'm gonna start drinking some potions.
Caca de luna, a real dish. Okay, I just pinged him in Discord.
I want to drink these random potions. take off
Pink
my-
and ruby. Okay.
It won't break anything else, just my armor.
Take off. I don't think the helmet can break, but with all we've invested into it,
I'll just take
kinda
it off
paranoid.
anyway.
yeah.
That
So,
and cloak and banded mail.
so one time I saw one of these kind of yellow blobby slimos in my front lawn, like among the bushes and things that we have there, and I was like, "What the hell is that?"
Oh.
And these things move around. It's really weird. I didn't see it move around, but I like looked later and it was gone.
Yeah, they move. Wait. I'm moving this.
Are you gonna quaff some potions?
Yeah.
Has anyone else ever seen a slime mold in person, like in their yard or something?
Invisibility
Okay.
and fruit juice. Slime mold juice, in fact.
Hold on, slime mold juice. You
Yeah.
had fruit juice identified. That means
No, that was sickness.
when you diluted something, it was called potion or fruit juice.
Oh,
So something is identified wrong.
maybe it was sickness.
There's your effervescent, which is fruit juice. Was that what did you just drink? It was not effervescent, right?
Oh, I thought it said it tastes like fruit juice. It tastes like slime mold juice.
Well, do you know what it was called?
I don't believe it was effervescent.
All right, hit your identified stuff.
I think it was either pink or ruby. See,
pink is invisibility. See invisible is ruby.
why did it say
Huh.
that?
That might be one of the weird messages if it's cursed or something, perhaps.
Well, it was uncursed. I dropped it on the
All right,
altar.
let me just check.
Is it like if you're invisible and you drink sea invisible?
Canceling a potion of sea invisible will turn it into a potion of fruit juice. Wait, what?
Cancel?
You didn't cancel it.
What does that mean?
Zap it with a wand of cancellation.
Why did it say that?
I don't think that was it. Potions of sea invisible and fruit juice share exactly the same messages. This is derived from a rogue, where the former potion tastes like fruit juice. All right, that's fine.
So it doesn't mean anything.
We're all good.
Means that's what they said in Rogue for some reason.
Yeah, they're continuing the tradition of Rogue.
I'm still burning though.
You're just gonna have to mostly deal with it. What you could do is get a bag. There was a bag lying around, and put a bunch of stuff in it that you can drop whenever a combat occurs. That enough that you'll be unburdened.
Did I already pick that up?
Then eventually you'll get some armor that's not so heavy, and also your strength will get higher probably.
Don't have a bag. Oh no, I do.
You have it?
I don't know if it was the same bag. I think it was up here, right?
You have it in your inventory.
No, but I picked up a bag earlier. I guess that works too, right?
Are you saying there's 2 bags?
I thought I found another bag, but I guess not.
All right, so just put some stuff in it. You don't need 2 mirrors. Just drop one of the
I have
mirrors.
2 mirrors.
It's arguable that you don't even need 1, but definitely don't need 2.
Right.
There you go.
That works. But I'm still gonna do that.
Okay.
How about I put a bunch of food in there or something?
Drop the worthless glass.
I don't know why I have that. Buy the bag, put something in. I will put my.
Through says Caca de Luna is not real. He's not in the stream, but he answers my questions about Caca de Luna.
Well, maybe he's just never heard of it.
He says at least not one I know.
Put my food, my money, some scrolls I won't desperately need. Holy water. Some rings I could try on. What does Ring of Warning do?
So yeah, it lets you kind of sense danger on the level. It'll show monsters as a red number, like 1 or 2 or 3, depending on how dangerous they are.
Did I wear that?
Monks actually have that ability intrinsically. I mean, yeah, you could wear it if you have a lot of food. You do, right?
Yeah, I have like 5 food rations and a bunch of other stuff.
And for those in the audience, every time you wear a ring, your kind of hunger accelerates. So that's the downside of wearing rings with magical effects.
I also have 2 unidentified ones.
Yep, and they're uncursed, so you can always put them on. See if there's an obvious effect.
Let me see my strength.
Often there's not an obvious effect.
Right, nothing changed.
Oh, you're up to 17 strength again?
I don't know what happened.
How'd you gain your strength back? Huh. Alright.
Wait, hold on, there's an enemy.
Forest Centaur. What are you doing in the dungeon if you're a Forest Centaur? You're not a dungeon centaur.
No forest here.
There's no forest for miles. Do you still have, like, your armor not fully on?
I just put on my helmet, but I don't have my other stuff that I took off.
Do you want to just put them on?
Yes, I'm gonna do that.
No, you put them on in the wrong order.
I didn't know which one was one, so
Yeah.
which one was which, so I guess.
It goes armor, then cloak. Alright, -8 AC looks good to me, bro.
Too bad the cloak doesn't protect me. And now I only have -8 AC. I can try on the sapphire ring. Put on D, I believe. See. I don't think anything changed.
Something's happening. Another message coming up. Oh, the genie dropped some glass. Okay.
Alright, I'm not gonna wear it if I don't know what it is, but I could wear the warning, I guess. I don't know.
I mean, it's nice, but I don't know if I don't know. It's up to you. I think you could try it, see how you like it.
Why not?
There's a 1. See that 1 over there?
Yeah, it's like a jackal or something.
I don't think it necessarily means it's hostile, by the way.
Okay, it doesn't show the no, it disappeared. It doesn't show the shopkeeper.
There might be a radius to it, actually.
Oh, maybe it's because I'm too far then. Whatever, I'm gonna go. I have a troll somewhere. I don't
You have a genie and a troll, right?
have a pet troll somewhere. Not genie.
Hey, where's the troll?
I think it's on another level. I don't
You
really.
left- no troll left behind.
I don't really care about it that
Alright.
much. If I have a genie, I think that's better.
That troll's gonna be mad at you when it learns that you don't care about it.
Well, it doesn't know I said that. It's not here right now.
It'll watch the stream later.
So, wait, where am I?
Where's your money? Did you drop all your money?
No,
Oh,
I
it's
put it in the bag.
All right. So what's the next step?
I am at level 11, which apparently is already explored. Did I already do this?
Yeah, you went back up.
Alright, then I guess I'm going to the next level.
Okay. You could go back to the mines and finish that.
Oh, I'm probably strong enough for that now.
I think you are.
Oh, what's this?
Cockatrice.
Really?
Let the genie deal with it.
The genie.
Imagine the genie turns to stone.
Can it?
I don't know. One way to find out.
Let's find out. Wait.
Let's see.
It's
Genie.
running. Cockatrice is running. He killed it.
Oh, genie has petrification resistance. That's great.
That's great. Yeah.
Hold on, is the corpse there?
No.
Oh. You have boots on? Just in case you made a mistake.
I didn't see any corpse.
All right.
And I have boots on. Okay. I'm gonna go back to the mines.
All right, you're going back to
Let
the
me
mine.
put a leash on this genie.
A leash on the genie. I don't know if it'll work.
I
but you could
did.
try.
I did it before.
You did it before? Okay.
I have to take it out of the bag. There's
Leash
a lot
on
of
genie.
menu navigating in this game. Wait, what?
I feel like a genie wouldn't be too keen on being led around on a leash.
Hey, here's my pet.
The interesting thing is in Nethack, genie is the singular form of the word and jinn is plural. I always thought it was the opposite.
Oh.
But I don't, in some other games, like for example, Magic the Gathering, if you conjure a single one of these kind of guys, it's called a jinn. Just a jinn. Like one of the most expensive cards in the game is the Juzum Jinn. It's not genie. I don't know. I always thought it was because maybe that was singular and then genie was plural, but Nethack says the opposite. Juzam Jin.
New corpse. What is this Jin doing? Genie. I think in Aladdin they say genie, right?
Yeah, we can't take Aladdin too seriously.
I know they're not very accurate.
You can take Nethack very seriously. The genie screams as you pull on the leash. Does it even have like a physical form? I don't know.
It's like some kind of what is that? Is that a floating guy? Freezing sphere. I have freezing immunity.
Yes, you do.
But there's a potion here. Oh. Wait, I know what this is.
Come on, genie. Follow me, genie.
Cyan potion. No, I don't need that.
I'm tired. It's been a long, busy day. It says gins are poisonous to eat.
I'm immune to that.
Can't believe he didn't give you a wish.
I'm gonna go. Wait, what's in this room? Yeah, I don't care. Come on, genie. I want to pull on your leash too hard. I think I need to explore this level more
Okay.
because it looks pretty unexplored.
No, you definitely did not explore all of it. You could explore. You could. Oh, there you go. There's stuff. Clearly, some stuff up there.
There was I think there was a reason I didn't.
I think you were pressed for time as far as your
Food.
belly goes. Yeah.
Indoor. There's a V. What is a V? Fog cloud. Iguana. What's that?
Wraith.
What does
alright.
that do?
You want to run away not because they're dangerous, because when you eat them, you gain a level. But if you don't want to risk choking to death on it. because you're satiated.
Okay. I have 10 XP, so. Wait, is that what that means? No, it means
No,
I'm
you're-
level 10. Okay.
Yeah, run away.
I thought it meant it was 10 out of 5.
Chances are you probably could eat it because there's different levels of satiated. But that's the way I play it because I don't know how to.
I'll just go to the next level for now.
I don't know how to keep track of the specific
Come
level.
on,
Really,
come on, Genie.
they're not that tough really. They do drain levels. They drain experience. I mean.
Let's just. Oh, I have drain immunity.
Oh yeah, that's amazing. Excalibur.
Should I just wait here? Till I'm
Yeah.
not satiated.
Yeah, go ahead. Do like it. N30S, something like that. I don't know. What do you want to do?
20. No, not that. Hit a fly. Yes.
Genie's being stupid. Pick up the dart. I drop the dart. I pick the dart. I'm almost hit by a dart. I pick up the dart. I drop the dart. All right, go.
All right.
Now make sure
So this is.
you kill the other thing first. Get it out of the way. Mummy, okay.
It's a giant. You can't eat it though. 'Cause
Do
it's a
not
mummy.
eat. No. Do not eat mummies.
Come on.
There's no world in which it's good to eat a mummy.
People used to do that, right? I think they thought it was like medicinal or something.
Actually, maybe you're right. I think I heard of that.
Should I just kill it now? All right.
Kill the wraith. Yes. What are you waiting for?
I was just wondering if I should kill the other thing first. It's just a
Visible black light. Okay, well, step onto that space.
I
Potion of healing.
don't think
So
it
no
dropped
corpse?
your corpse.
That stinks.
Nah.
Yeah, it's a 50-50 if I recall correctly.
I always get unlucky with that.
Don't
Wait,
kill your genie.
Why am I hallucinating?
Because the black light thing.
I
got
didn't.
you.
Okay, I didn't know that did that.
I'll look up how long you hallucinate for. I think it's not as much as a potion.
Yeah, it's fine if I'm burdened. Yeah, you fight each other. I don't want to kill another pet.
Causes several turns of hallucination. That's not bad. Several turns.
I will wait until I'm not hallucinating.
Yeah.
Because I'm not killing anything on accident. A potion of acid evaporates. Stop it.
Tries to grab your shield, but gives up. What is this?
Is it like a nymph or something? But I'm hallucinating.
Tries to run away with your leash. The kitten prospecting robot tries to run away with your leash. All right.
There's a lot of enemies here.
You kill the Elvedricha.
My genie's on the other side of me, so I know I won't hit it.
Elvedricha.
You
That
hit
means
the pie fiend. Oh, there we go.
an imaginary bird-like creature reported in southwest Germany. I guess it's something like the chupacabra or something. But it is a bird-like creature. A German mythical monster kind of.
I think I'm fine with being burdened, right? I mean, I can get strength.
It's not good to be burdened at your normal mode. But if you do wind up doing that, make sure you have a bag of stuff to
I can
drop.
drop my bag.
Whenever you're in battle, basically.
Currently in battle.
Mm-hmm. And you can also say whenever actually in a dangerous battle, you can worry about it then. Hill orcs are not going to be a problem for you.
Oh, unlabeled scroll. That could be nice.
And you could eat the orc too.
I should eat that.
Delicious orc. You stop eating because of a cave spider. Resume your meal of orc.
Come on, cave.
Another cave spider. Stop it. You're just trying to
Stop
eat this delicious orc you've just slain. These spiders keep dropping on you.
Why?
Like your little Miss Muffet.
Well, I can eat those.
Eating your curds and orc.
I can eat the spider now. And I'm satiated. Genie wields a scimitar.
Okay.
I didn't know they could wield stuff. Your pets could wield stuff.
Scimitar is his style because it's like an Arabian thing.
Yeah. Scroll of Identify. That's
Oh,
good.
That's good.
And a magic marker. I just found an unlabeled scroll.
Here's what it says in the wiki about Genie. Jinn make decent pets since they can equip armor and wield weapons, but are generally loathed by players due to being the result of a lost wish. Yeah.
Yeah.
A monkey corpse. You just killed a monkey.
I killed it before.
You stupid monkey.
I don't want to risk eating.
You could be sacrificing corpses to an altar, you know.
Oh, should be doing.
You can get Mjolnir that way.
I think it's probably too late by now.
Try it anyway. Which one did you kill most recently?
I think Killer Bee.
Right, try that.
Let me drop my bag.
Sure.
I didn't mean to drop that.
Yeah, I don't know if that's your alignment, but you can convert it.
I think it's not.
Just try to convert it. Oh, you have magic marker. Nice.
Yeah, I just found that. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, if you can get Mjolnir, I mean, Excalibur is great, but Mjolnir is the one you want.
I have to drop it, right? And then.
No, you don't have to drop it. Just offer.
Okay.
All right, conflict between Tyr and Odin. Yeah,
That's
you
good.
made it. You made it a Tyr altar. Very nice. 4-leaf clover. That's a luck bump. Yeah.
I think the stuff is probably rotten by the time I can get it back here, though.
Probably.
And maybe I'll find more. Oh, there's a bad guy over there.
One thing you can do is lure him over here. Yeah, lure the orc over there to the altar.
Orc and leprechaun.
Try to make him stand on the altar even.
Did I not sense the orc with my ring?
I don't know.
Because it looks like I can't.
I can check into warning how it works.
Come on, get over here. What if I hit him? Now he's gonna come after me, right?
I think it should work. I don't know why it wouldn't.
There's a bunch of hill orc corpses here, and I don't know which one is one I just killed. It doesn't matter if I offer a bad one, right?
Well, they're quite heavy. Yeah,
It might be this one because it's separate from the others.
sure, go with that. I was telling you to lead the orc over to the altar so you don't have to drag it.
It wasn't following me.
Okay, fine. Just try to go right to it because you're very slowed down.
All right. No. Taking like 2 turns per step.
Yep.
Sometimes more.
Four-leaf clover.
It's not bad, I guess, but... Okay, this thing is a leprechaun.
Leprechaun.
But I don't think I have 100 gold on me. If I just drop the gold, will it pick it up still?
Let's see. I'm going to read up on Mjolnir a little bit.
If I can find that.
Here's the thing. It's actually a neutral affiliation.
Or Valkyrie.
Oh, yeah, or Valkyrie. Oh, so it's... If you're a lawful Valkyrie, you can still pick it up, right? Okay. Sometimes with an artifact that's not co-aligned, you can still pick it up and use it, but when you pick it up, you take a lot of damage.
Okay.
But you want to get some gauntlets of power. Then you can throw Mjolnir. And it's awesome.
What am I doing? Alright, I wanted to put my gold in the bag. Then drop the bag. Leprechaun. I can carry a leprechaun. Oh, golden potion. Do leprechauns have like a specific type of potion on them or no?
Nope.
I would have thought it would be like gold detection or something.
Now you're making me doubt myself. No, I don't think
Wait,
they
I
did.
didn't pick it up.
You didn't pick it up.
But I picked it up. Maybe it's not too late.
Maybe. I mean, it's not that far. It might be fine. Yay.
Okay.
The leprechaun brought you good luck. What you really need is Mjolnir.
What is this? Yellow mold? That's fine. Just don't eat it. Makes you hallucinate.
Don't make it into Caca de Luna.
They offer the yellow mold, I guess. Didn't give me anything. Actually, I do like the Ring of Warning.
Okay.
Can't offer a zombie, right? Oh, it didn't matter.
No, it's not fresh enough. No zombie is fresh enough for these
What is this?
picky gods.
Rock Piercer. You want to follow me?
They tend to just hang around pretty much.
Oh, kill the
where they
Gecko.
are.
Where does the Gecko? I guess I didn't leave a corpse. Alright, Rock Piercer, I'm gonna sacrifice that.
All right, get your butt over there.
I do have it, right? Yes.
Four-leaf clover again.
No Mjolnir.
Fluffy says Mjolnir or Excalibur. I think I'm gonna go with Mjolnir, but Excalibur is good, and he does have expert level at longsword.
But I can get higher level at hammer.
Yeah, I think you can't get quite that high, but I think generally it's better to have Mjolnir anyway. Unless you really like the drain resistance or whatever.
There's a monster over there. I like this
The
ring.
automatic searching is nice, I guess. There's a mummy.
Mummy. Human mummy. What's a Ransur?
It's a pole arm.
I don't need that. I guess I should go search. Oh, cave spider. Is this a gnome?
I'm
A hill orcs. Come with me.
looking up about Excalibur versus Mjolnir just to be sure.
Come on, Mjolnir. Or not Mjolnir. Come on, hill orcs. That's good enough.
You know, this wiki page on the strategy section says Excalibur alone provides most of the justification for playing a lawful Valkyrie, while Mjolnir is a strong first gift due to the lack of monsters with shock resistance and does more damage against non-resistant targets than Excalibur. Excalibur's more consistent damage against all targets, lack of noise, and valuable drain resistance make it stronger still to the point that a hero can easily ascend with it as their main or only artifact weapon. Another notable, albeit less frequent advantage of being lawful is that the quest for the role can potentially generate titans. We're getting off track here. I don't know. I guess maybe I always assumed Mjolnir was better, but oh, it says more. I mean, you can throw Mjolnir though, so it's like a ranged weapon in one, if you have the gauntlets of power. That is.
Does it do? How much damage does it do?
It does 1d4 plus 1 plus 1d24. That's for small. For large, it's the same pretty much with one less. And 2 hit is
Same.
1d5. And then plus 1d24 is for the, I think, electricity damage. It does shock damage.
I think Excalibur is 2d12.
Right. Something like that.
It still is probably worth it to sacrifice stuff here at least.
I mean, look, Excalibur is not 2d12, but it is against small. It's 1d8 plus 1d10. Against large, it's 1d12
Okay, it's
plus
not quite
1d10.
as much.
Mm-hmm. I don't think. I think the ability to throw Mjolnir is actually quite huge.
If you have gloves,
If you have those gauntlets of power. Yeah.
which I don't yet, but maybe I will find them later.
What about your skills? I mean, you did level up longsword to the max, but you can also level up hammer to the max. That's good to know. That you would have to start from unskilled and build your way up.
Yeah. I think this is Sokoban.
Oh, you found upstairs.
Although I was gonna go to Gnomish Mines.
Yes.
I didn't do that. Should I do Sokoban? You can find a bag of holding.
Oh, you can. Yeah.
Oh, I shouldn't
It's up to you.
have a bag. over here I should probably go get.
You could still keep Excalibur as a spare because if you did choose to go with Mjolnir, when you throw Mjolnir with 25 strength, it returns to your hand 99% of the time, and you'll catch it 99% of the time. So there's still, use it enough, you do wind up missing it sometimes.
Alright, so where is that genie? Get on your leash.
Get on your leash, genie. I am the genie of the lamp. I am granting you just one wish.
Is there some type of scroll I want right now? Does it have magic marker and an unlabeled scroll?
You could write a scroll, yes.
I could get a scroll of charging. Charge the lamp? Oh no, it's not a magic lamp anymore.
No, it's not. It's not how it works. I mean, it's definitely great to have charging scrolls, but I don't think you have a specific use.
Yeah.
There's a specific need for it right now.
I'm gonna wait until I need something then, I guess.
Okay.
Oh, wait, come over here. Come on.
All right, Stu is out. Good night to you too, Stu. Thanks for joining as always.
Killed it. Didn't die.
I think I got to run too. I'm falling asleep. I was up early tonight.
We could
This
go.
morning. Can't even speak. You could also try giving the genie Excalibur.
How can I get it back?
No, I mean, I don't know if they wield artifacts. They might. Or you could just get it a good weapon, the best, you could get like a nice, excuse me, a nice weapon of a basic weapon and just enchant the heck out of it and give it to the genie to wield.
Could do that. Offer nothing. It's just a cave spider, so I should probably check this room over here because I think I was there when I hallucinated.
I think Arturo is eating caca right now. Caca de luna.
Cacahuates.
Caca de cacahuates.
Yeah, there's more hill orcs over here. I'm gonna go lead them. They don't really like to follow me. There's a lot of hill orcs. There's not even any hills.
They come from the hills.
Oh, my genie's a girl, actually. Grab the hill orc corpse. I don't think I can make it there in time. Be lucky to get one of these.
Ryan's back. What the heck? Hey, Ryan. How's it going? What are you doing? Did you just have your dinner or something? You are stressed. Oh, are you okay? Sorry, I got distracted. Hillork, okay. Nothing happened.
Too late.
It's not a fresh enough corpse. So Rob Bob's just trying to sacrifice a bunch of creatures to get a nice gift from his deity. That's how it works.
There's a lot of stuff here.
Create monster scroll. That can help you sacrifice, I guess.
Oh, actually, yeah, that would be useful.
I'm surprised we're still at it too, Ryan.
If it's
I need to go to
cursed,
bed.
would it do harder stuff?
Let me check. Scroll of create. I wouldn't worry about it too much. I feel like it's.
There's no way I can make it cursed. So.
Curse scroll has a 1 in 7. No. Yeah, Curse scroll has a 1 in 73 chance of creating monsters 14 to 17 times, and will otherwise create monsters 13 times.
That might be better though. But I'm not gonna do that because I don't know how I could even make it cursed. Say like unholy water or something.
Yeah, excuse me. You turned all your unholy water into the good kind, holy water.
Okay,
you do have identify, by the way.
I know, but I don't know what. I guess I could identify some potions or something.
Yeah, you have a golden potion. You have some rings. You don't know what they are.
Okay.
Oh wow, it was cursed, I think. Oh my goodness.
Okay, wait.
Okay, be careful.
So I have Roth, Green Elf, Incubus, think I need to worry about the incubus. Where am I? Here.
What about to down right of you? Another cute quadruped. Mumak. Yeah, that could be a pain.
Should I go after
I
the
think it'll be
Mumak
okay, but
first?
I think that might be the most dangerous thing around you right now.
Okay, let's hit the Mumak.
All right, you got that. It's basically a giant elephant, I think. Dungeon
Alright,
elephant.
and then the elf, I guess, next.
Sure.
The the green elf drank a yellow potion and gained a level.
Oh man, you didn't get to get that from it. It was a green
Yeah.
level potion.
Couldn't have, unless I killed that first, but I didn't know it had that.
Yeah. Well, you identified it now.
Yeah, that's good.
Kitten bites. Kill the kitten.
No,
Don't worry about the kitten.
this elf is shooting at me from over there.
That's annoying. You are taking good damage.
Keeps shooting.
You're not. I'm not saying you're about to die, but you are getting whittled down. You gotta
What if?
perhaps try to position yourself better. If you can dig through,
Could I run up there?
maybe see what happens after this turn.
Okay.
Yes, you could try to escape through the door and deal with one enemy at a time, perhaps. Keep an eye on the hit points. Take it turn by turn carefully. You're good. I'll unleash the poor genie.
I think it'll come off soon.
It should, yeah. All right, now you can fight one at a
Yeah,
time.
snaps loose.
You could even throw something at the dog if you don't want to fight it. Make it your pet.
No.
Okay, you killed it. Giant spider. Horse kicks. Dwarf mummy.
I might not have time to
Don't worry about the sacks. You gotta
sacrifice it. I mean, obviously, I gotta kill it
survive
first.
first. All right, so far looking good.
I think I'm fine.
Think you're fine.
Wood golem.
All right. See what you can set. Well, what's like right next to the altar? Start with those.
We have kobold,
Okay.
corpse,
See if you can.
Mumak.
I don't think you can pick up a Moomac, but you could try. Start with the kobold, perhaps. Hillark too.
Hill orc, and
How old is
kobold.
that one?
I don't. Oh, actually, that one is old.
Yeah, it's old. Faded Paw might be actually a magical cloak of some sort.
Well,
Don't worry about that for
yeah,
later.
worry about that after.
All right.
Yeah.
Nothing happens. Yeah. You can try to pick up the Moomac. I don't know if it'll work.
Okay.
Not lift it. All right.
And then there might be something here.
2 green elf
Okay, yeah,
corpses.
that might be good. Yes.
All right. See if you can do it.
Hopefully, it's not too late.
Could be. There you go. 4-leaf clover. All right. Do the next one. Okay.
Some more stuff up here. I don't know.
Hey, Dan the man. Dan the man in the house. He said he was watching NBA playoff. It was a lopsided blowout. Oh, what happened?
There's a road and some other stuff here, I believe.
Oh. Minnesota Timberwolves 143. Oklahoma City Thunder 101.
Oh,
That was yesterday.
I got an
What happened
object.
tonight? Oh, that was yesterday. It's 12, 12
An
11
object
here.
appears at your feet.
Oh, what'd you get? Use my gift wisely. It is Mjolnir.
Okay.
Well, now you have to decide.
Would
Which
it
one
be
do you wanna
fitting
use?
to end the stream here? Because last time I ended it when I got Excalibur.
Yeah, I guess. I do have to go to bed.
Is there anything else I would get from sacrificing?
I'm thinking, well, I don't know offhand. I'd have to read up on it.
Get luck, obviously,
You
but
can get luck. You can get might be able to get another artifact actually.
okay.
Um,
I guess I might as well try to sacrifice more stuff. Although it might be too late.
but usually this is like the best thing. Getting object appears at your feet. So you can look at this chart here. Valkyrie, where is it?
There's Mjolnir.
Available rolls for first gift. This, yeah, the first gift is a special thing. What about second gift? I don't know.
What are other gifts?
I think I don't know. I have to look. I'm too tired to figure it out right now.
Well,
But,
I'm gonna sacrifice more stuff if I can, which I don't know if I can.
Okay.
Horse corpse. Can I pick up a horse corpse?
Okay, the artifact article tells you about giftable artifacts. Sounds like as a Valkyrie, you'll get Mjolnir as your first gift. If basically you roll up an artifact, it'll always be Mjolnir, but I think you can get other ones too after that.
Found a green elf here. Oh, Elven Mithril Coat. That's good. Offer. You have a hopeful feeling? You know what that is?
I think it's reconciliation or something. Let me check.
All right.
Okay, that's if your prayer timeout is 0 and you are hallucinating, no. If your prayer timeout is not 0 and you are hallucinating, the otherwise you have a hopeful feeling.
Not
It
hallucinating.
means your prayer timeout is decreased depending on the value of your sacrifice.
Is it because I just got Mjolnir, so it like give me a prayer timeout?
I don't know. I don't think so.
All right, let me see Mjolnir. I wield it.
Careful. Think about.
Oh no.
I think it's fine to wield it. Yeah. Okay, it's in your hand.
Okay.
You know, I would say let me think about it. But yeah, we should wrap it up. Wrap up the stream, but it's up to you ultimately. But you could well, the way I see it right now, Excalibur is the stronger weapon for you because you have skill in sword. You have +1 on it. And you can't throw Mjolnir yet because you don't have the Gauntlets of Power, which would give you 25 strength. So what you could do is use Mjolnir if you want to even go that route to start training in hammer skill. You have no hammer skill right now, or you might have the basic level. Let me check that.
Probably basic right now. I usually start with that.
You have unskilled.
Okay.
So basically, what I'm saying is, if you want to go with Mjolnir long term, you could use it now just on the cannon fodder you fight, the wimpy guys.
And switch.
Try to.
Can I put it?
Level up your skill in hammer. Switch to Excalibur in case of strong baddies. Yep.
Can I put it on my like offhand or something? How do you do that?
Yes, you can.
What is it?
Actually, how do you do that? Alternate weapon.
Like I know you can press X to switch it.
Yeah, do that.
What if I press X and then wield it?
That's how you do it. Yes. Now you can always hit X to just swap them.
All right. I think I want to go to sleep.
Yep, me too. All right, so that's it for tonight. Thanks to everyone who watched. We had Fluffy Bubbles and Dan the Man and RJNC, aka Ryan and Stu's game reviewed, and Eric Johnson. Thanks for watching. We'll probably continue Rob Bob's awesome run next week, and maybe we'll see Mjolnir in action. I don't know. What do you think?
I want to pick up my bag so I don't forget. I have
Okay.
a bag that I dropped before that contains all my stuff.
All right. We can still cut the stream while you do that. Rob Bob, God of Thunder. Yeah, exactly, Dan. All right. Good night, everyone. See you next time. Take care.